This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain some material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those we report on.
We are fucking back for a very special episode today. We talk about a bunch of fuck ton of shit. Like we do every fucking day. We talk about a bunch of fuck ton of shit. By the way, I'm really relieved because you know that little intro that we've been using at the start pretty consistently? What the fuck's going on here? Do you hear that? Is that just me?
Yeah, I hear that.
I fucking hear that shit. I fucking hear that shit. And that's all I can hear. I can't even hear myself think. God damn it. Well, whatever. It's getting fucking quieter now.
What'd you do to your mic?
Who, me? That's not my microphone.
Is that me?
Yeah, that's somebody. That's fucking somebody.
Is it me?
This is the wonders.
It wasn't me because I was muted.
This is the wonders of live streaming, everybody. We were dead ass live for like, we're not live. We were in the back. Oh, it's gone now. What the fuck? All right, yeah. We were there for like fucking 10
there
or so
fucking.
Again. Yeah, there it is again.
Is it again?
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, I thought it was me.
Yeah, I don't. Oh. Immediately fucking scream and throws you through a goddamn loop. You can say that much.
Turn that fan off. You can damn well sit there and sweat while we're doing this.
Whoa! No. What I tend to do with when I got a fan in the background, I unmute when I want to talk because sometimes I'm fucking not legible either. Because look, the fucking summer is finally at an end. I'm glad for that much, but talk about a fucking goddamn summer. It's been hot as a bitch outside.
Yeah, it has. Is that better?
Oh, it ain't done.
It's still
Really?
happening.
Well, then I don't
Yeah.
know what that is then.
I have
I
no
have no
idea.
idea.
Yeah.
That ain't done
Gee-
here. It's going to be
geez.
pushing. It's going to be pushing 100 the next couple of days.
Yeah, it's
Really?
gonna be fucking hotter than
Jesus.
hell.
It's all. It's,
Our AC's been fucking struggling all day. I'm still warm. Things been on since I got up.
it's never that bad around here during fucking September's.
Yeah,
Like,
but summer technically doesn't end until like the 23rd. so-
yeah, like you know what though? Like, when has the actual date ever been a metric for when a season begins or ends?
I don't,
Like,
I don't know. I live in a
never.
place where it snowed in June and snowed in September.
Oh yeah, great indication of the
Uh.
weather. Great indication of the weather right there.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to everybody in the fucking chat real quick. I had like 5 tangents to go on. I'll explain them after I say hi to everybody. What's up, Sydney? We got Jilly's mom here. We got Honey Badger. We got Bill Portley. We got some people on panel. We got Hyun. We got Mango. We got Honey Badger. Did I already say Honey Badger? I already probably did say Honey Badger. We got Blonde Empress. We got Arsenium. We got Seth. We got a bunch of fucking awesome people showing up here already. We got some 12 people already showing out here. Max and relax and all cool. Welcome aboard, everybody. Good to have you here. But yeah, so that little song that I used before the show, that was getting like copyright claims consistently for a while, and I just didn't give a shit because right now I'm not making any money off these. Like I don't put any ads on here or anything, so I didn't give a shit. But finally, it seems like that person had to like go in manually and like release the claims from every video because there's no more claims on any videos that I've made.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because YouTube seems to do this thing pretty consistently where if you turn your channel, and this is like a warning to any like musicians on YouTube, if you turn your channel into a music channel, they will automatically start claiming every instance of your music ever used on YouTube. And it's like, for someone like that, I was not expecting them to like come and do a copyright claim, so I figured it was some tomfoolery at play. And yeah, and lo and behold, I go to check their channel, and it was recently converted to a music channel. So yeah, be aware of that if you're an artist on YouTube, because that'll make you look really bad. I knew the truth because I didn't think that person was a fucking shithead. But yeah, YouTube will make you look like an absolute fucking greedy corporate douchebag if you don't go out of your way to make sure that those claims are being not done. It's really fucking ridiculous that they do that by default. I feel like you should have to like sign up for that. You know what I mean? If you want automatic claims being put out like that. I don't even think you should be able to put out automatic claims like that. It just leads to fucking massive abuse, but
It's
yeah.
because record companies pay them to automatically claim anything that they have rights to, so they just did it for everybody.
Yeah, and YouTube's unwilling to like put up any resistance at all. Like they're never willing to put up any resistance because they're just afraid of getting sued. So yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't be that fucking surprised, but I am glad that the person actually took the time because that must have been a lot of fucking work. I doubt I was the only person using that dude's music, and I use that dude's music for like quite consistently for at least like 20 fucking. I don't know how many we've done since we brought the revival back. I feel like 20 shows sounds about right. Let's see, 1, 2,
Like 20 sounds right. Might be like 25, maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's definitely over 15. I'm not gonna spend the actual time like fucking counting them all out, but yeah, we've been doing this shit for like how long has it been? 4 months now. Wow, that's a lot.
It's been 4 months.
Yeah, it's
4
been
months.
Really?
Yeah, because we came back with my I'll show you guys real fast. I don't want to talk about this too much since most people probably don't give a shit, but yeah, we've been back for 4 months. It says right here. This is when we came back. My birthday show. It was me, you, and Fit. We talked about liquid trees, paint for grass. Yeah, and the first one before that was 1 year ago. So yeah, 4 months we've been doing this shit. How many is this? Fuck it.
Wait, hold on. Wait. You can do it
Well,
the easy way. Scroll
it's
back up real quick.
Yeah, it's 4 to a roll.
4,
Oh, okay.
8, 12. Scroll down.
16.
15, 18, 20.
18.
Yeah, 18.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that wasn't that far off from fucking 20. All right. Yeah, I figured it might be a little bit lower.
I
Look
thought
at all
it
these
was more.
thumbnails. Look at all these fucking thumbnails. I love this one of Jason.
I love that one of Dave.
Oh, what, this one? yeah, because you're the one who discovered this masterpiece of a video. That might be the best video that Dave's ever made. That might be his like magnum opus crowning achievement. Let's be.
I mean,
entirely
the best one he's made so far is usually one where he's like falling asleep.
Yeah, but like, all right, his quality has declined so fucking much. Let's take a look at this shit.
Well,
His
the
quality
alcohol is taking its toll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a good reason as any for me to show you this. I don't want to actually watch this whole video. Obviously, it's 20 minutes, but I just want to skip around in this a little bit to show you how low his quality has actually gotten, because he barely reacts to this video. It's supposed to be like one of those reaction videos that were really popular in the early 2010s, and I guess they're still popular if you're on Twitch and shit. But yeah, he's trying to do one of these, earlier YouTube reaction videos by just putting himself on the corner and literally just reacting to it. There's nothing special about it, but he's really fucking lazy about it. And I swear every time I clicked through here, he wasn't saying anything. So let's test my theory real fast. Let's see how many times he's actually saying something when I just randomly click throughout here, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Not saying anything. Not saying anything.
Well, I mean, we can't hear.
Yeah,
it.
did you share the audio?
Oh, I didn't? All
You
right.
didn't. I
All
don't
right.
hear nothing.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure you could have at least.
Every show.
Yeah, I know. Look, I haven't done this in a week, okay? I haven't done this in a week.
No, you're pulling a Parker, but with videos instead of your own microphone.
All right.
They're online. Thanks to ExpressVPN.
You can hear it now. You can hear James at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I can
Think
hear.
so?
And though I had
Yeah.
All right. By the way, this is not actually him reacting to the video. He's just about to like adjust his quality settings.
Get over the.
This is some riveting content, isn't it? Like, look, I every once in a while I know dead air is gonna fucking happen.
I hate to say this, but Dave was already boring me to sleep.
Dude, that was like a full 10 seconds of like
Yeah.
With no
he
commentary.
can literally bore somebody to death in 10 seconds. That's his fucking superpower.
All right, let's see here.
with jelly
No
beans.
commentary.
I never forgot.
No commentary.
No, they had a separate
There we go. This is-
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Only took 3 minutes,
scan
dude.
code for the.
All right.
Speaking Dave.
You'll probably kill 30 minutes just trying out all the
commentary.
jelly beans. Robert may not seem totally
Man, he's got
original,
nothing to
but
say
the
for the
idea
majority of
an
this shit.
AI-controlled character following you around is one way to make him catch.
I started watching this just to like see if it was worth it for content, and I legit forgot that I was not just watching an angry video game nerd episode.
You drop the ketchup flavored jam down caverns.
No
looking for treasure
commentary,
chests
really?
and
His beard looks especially sad in this video.
I know,
Look at
yeah.
it. It looks like it's frowning.
I feel like even that's losing some strands at this
It
point.
looks like he crawled out of the sewer and the sewer had nair in it.
He's
Oh,
trying.
God.
He looks like he's trying for beard dreads.
Beard dreads.
No.
No,
Oh,
don't put that out
stop,
there. Don't put
stop.
that
I
out
mean,
there.
I don't
No.
watch a lot of Dave, and this is probably gonna
Watch it.
say. I mean, I don't watch a lot of him, but he looks the cleanest I've ever seen him. Which that says
Fair.
a lot.
That is fair.
Maybe he
Yes,
got out of a
that's-
shower.
A bit of a clean Dave, but no clean shave.
Yeah. Yeah. Never.
cashier. That'll be $10.99. Okay.
Oh
And
my
then-
god! It's still just.
Bam! You just slam.
He doesn't have any reaction to this shit at all. Like, all I'm getting out of him is like the occasional like fucking smile. If you don't have anything to add on this, which I have to assume that he watched this first before doing this reaction video. If you have nothing to fucking say on a video, why are you gonna put it up like content? You're literally just
Right.
taking James's video
Yeah.
and putting it on your channel.
And playing
Damn
it.
that
Yep.
fucking treasure.
Yeah.
He
And
had
this- Sorry.
he had lots to say when he got his ass kicked in the preschool memory game.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Oh
had
my
so much to
God.
say.
What?
Yeah, he had a lot. Yeah, that
Oh,
happened.
yeah.
That happened. Yeah.
He got
Someone
so
wanna
anal
explain?
pain.
Okay, so Dave decided to try and like do his own version of the angry video game nerd called Angry Game Reviews. And he decided to take a trip down memory lane for a Christmas episode, and he played Fisher Price's memory game for the NES.
Yeah.
And he like screen recorded himself playing. It was on the easiest level, and he wasn't getting any matches like at all. Like we were pointing them out while watching him, and I guess he got fed up with it, so he stopped. And he was like, and level 3, like I don't see how this is a kid's game. This is the hardest one. It was the computer playing against
Yeah.
itself, like finding matches. Like not even him, just the computer, which you can set to do.
I can't believe he said that, and it was like, yeah, I'm secure about myself. I feel good about myself as an adult. It's like, dude, you can't even get a memory right.
What's even better is the fact that if you look up that game, you can find 10-minute playthroughs on the hardest level.
I guarantee you it's like middle schoolers doing that shit too. Like it's
like, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Dave's version.
The answer is no. And if you can't find that underneath the card and match that, I think you peaked in kindergarten on the first day.
Yeah. What's up, Aries? We got Blazer here. We got Yami. We got oh shit, what's up, Lady Hopian? Hope you're doing well. We gotta have you on here sometime soon. I was literally just talking about that with Yon like a couple days ago. Maybe next week. I'll actually, I'm just gonna ask you now. Do you want to come on next week? I think that'd be cool. Anyway, we got Unprotected Lex too. We got Hooves on the board. What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a beautiful night. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, and special thanks to Nova for coming here too. I'm trying to reach out more and have more people on here. So yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, thank you for being here.
This is the
counter.
I was gonna say we're subjecting Nova to the OSHA maximum limit on Dave exposure.
Yeah, we can have you back on here sometime soon as well, Yami, if you want. That'd be cool.
There's one gold coin just spinning around as the cashier awkwardly stares.
Nothing to say, Dave. Huh?
Nothing. Yeah.
Dave is reacting like a patient in a deep coma.
The truth is,
He's still not saying anything.
He's
That
got
treasure,
nothing.
huh?
Nothing.
Submarine and Earth.
Nothing.
It's a fucking guessing game.
My God, come on,
Nothing.
Dave. Come on.
He's just merely observing at this point.
Dave would react if it was some bleeding heart liberal on the fucking screen.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. He'd have a lot to say then. All right, look, it's not just me, right? It's not just me. Like
It's
he's not
not
saying
just
anything.
you. It's not just you.
All right.
He's just letting this play, and then he's like,
Number 9, Stoppy Dead Endy. This route leads to nowhere you want to be.
Dave,
Dead head to the left.
Dave,
And numbers 10 and
it's
11.
not going to suck your dick. Just react, all right?
I never
Goddamn.
thought we'd be reviewing an angry video game nerd video on here, but I guess there's a first time for everything.
Well, I mean, we're doing just like Dave. We're just sitting here.
No, we're actually offering commentary.
Yeah. We're pausing the video every now and again, and Dave is just sitting there
run.
smiling like, you know, that fucking creepy lady from that Soundgarden video.
Oh
That shit
no,
eating
not
grin on
that
his
video.
face.
Yeah,
Is he drunk
Black
or
Hole
something?
Sun. That
Like he
fucking
did.
He's
music
always
video.
drunk.
He might have just farted.
Fair enough.
Are you sure he farted or he shat himself and he's happy with that?
One or
Yes.
the other.
One or the other. Yeah.
All the treasures. You just need enough. So fuck the underground. Go back to the.
Dave.
They'll just blow up and kill you anyway.
Dave.
Even if you try to outrun them. This whole
No,
life-
he looks at his watch when he isn't willing to fucking say anything. Are you kidding me, dude? Dude, I'm so pissed. This is the laziest shit I've ever seen in my
This-
life. Like,
This is not a reaction. It's a watch party.
no, yeah, except like there's probably no. Wait a minute, this wasn't even done live. So
Oh, was it?
It was done 9 days ago.
this is a raw upload. This was a video, not a live stream. So like the one defense you could possibly give, even as a joke, does not work. It's fucking crazy.
Jeez.
I know, right? I know. So yeah, and look, there's been this big controversy around this shit lately. Not around Dave in particular, but around like reaction content, like people like XQC. And honestly, I think that it really is a serious issue because like there are some people who react to content, and I feel we do a good job about this like on here, and like they do a good job about it on like the Geek Room and shit. There are plenty of shows that do a great job about making transformative content. We talk about it. We pause it occasionally. As long as it's more of what you're giving of your commentary, or even just about 50-50 is usually fine, I'd say, then that's fine. But if it's more of the other person's content than what you're saying, and here it's like probably like 98% in James's content and fucking 2% of Dave's commentary, because I haven't heard him say jack shit other than that one thing. And that wasn't even talking about the video, if I recall. It was literally just him being like, all right, I gotta adjust my volume here. He's not putting in any effort. I really do think that this type of content should not be like, I don't know about not allowed, but it should definitely be criticized a lot
Wait,
more.
go out of full screen.
Go out of full screen? All right, what do you want me to do?
Click the 3 little dots by save.
All right.
Click show transcript. Let's see if it's all James's words or if there's any Dave words. Yeah, no.
These are all James words.
Are you serious?
Oh my god, yeah, these really are.
Ooh.
This doesn't feel like a complete game. It can be beaten in This is, yeah, that's James. I'm not seeing any Dave here.
Yeah, I am seeing.
All right, I guess my reaction is it's James. It's still funny. His reviews are still good, even at. Wait,
What?
that's all he says. At
No,
the
wait,
end?
click it.
That's it.
That's it.
All right.
Are you?
all right.
You gotta be fucking jerking me.
I mean, I think reactions for the most part can make very lazy creators if we're not careful.
Yeah.
So like, you have to be super careful not to cross over into that. But yeah, this was a watch party. It wasn't a reaction at all.
It was a watch party with no friends to show up.
Right. Right, a lonely
That's
watch
just
party.
watching it.
Like Mentos and Diet Coke is more of a reaction than fucking Dave had.
I thought he was gonna like show up here to like be like, oh yeah, this James character, the angry video games nerd isn't what he used to be, but
Right.
no, he wasn't even making fun of the guy or like, or really even being like, this is amazing. Like he didn't even offer like positive commentary, like, wow, that's fucking a really good joke. Or he didn't say anything.
Right. Yeah, nothing.
Let's see
Nothing.
his end of video commentary, which apparently only consists of 15 seconds.
No.
Yeah, no,
All
really.
right. What is it? What is it?
I
What
thought
does
it
he
was
say?
good. I thought it was good. All right. My reaction is James is still funny.
You're not supposed to say your reaction at the end. You're
supposed to react.
Have a
Oh,
reaction.
wow. Jesus wept.
He just stole this video. He stole this fucking video and offered 16 seconds of commentary at the end, and thinks it's his now.
God.
Jesus.
Well,
still
here's
good.
the thing.
Even after all.
Go ahead.
Watching him like do this quote unquote reaction, seeing the way that he like watches videos, now we have an insight into how he actually watches videos when he's like alone. Like he doesn't really emote much of anything. He just sits there and stares with his squinty
He's
eyes.
looking.
He just absorbs it like a sponge and doesn't have anything to think or say about it. I can only interpret it to mean that because like the fact that he didn't say anything must mean he wasn't thinking anything.
Yeah, I think basically he was just essentially paying lip service. Oh yeah, he's good. He's really good. He's still funny.
Nobody on YouTube wants to see that shit.
Not even the slightest fucking reaction except the fucking smile that
Exactly.
goddamn head
Like,
of his.
Usually these days, especially on YouTube, the thing that, and look, you don't have to do this. It's just like the most popular shit. But if you're really passionate about something, it doesn't matter if you're positively passionate about something or negatively passionate about something. If that passion shows in your content creation, doesn't matter if it's a reaction or a fucking very well scripted video, wherever the fuck, that passion will shine through. Dave doesn't have any passion for jack shit, and he clearly doesn't seem to be. It's not like he's a mega fan of the angry video game nerd. Maybe if he was, then I'd understand. But
he has the passion of a wet fish.
I think the thing with Dave is like, and you see with some other folks where they make their like ideology their entire identity, and so like if it's not like some sort of culture war bullshit or it's not some sort of thing that he knows talking points on, he has nothing. Like he doesn't form any opinions authentically about anything.
That's a really good point.
He doesn't have any original opinions.
Right.
He just parrots shit, and that's
Exactly.
He used to have that video game channel where he at least, I can at least say he talked about the games and offered some criticisms. They weren't great criticisms. They weren't great observations, but they were observations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
I know one topic.
All right, you have a topic in mind?
No, there is one topic that Dave will speak on that he knows what he's talking about. He has done the research. He is continuously like following it, and that is fucking wrestling.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Mm.
I've never noticed that
That is
because I
the
don't know shit
one
about it.
thing he is actually passionate about.
Yeah, I don't know shit about wrestling, so I've never like seen his commentary on wrestling, so I can't say one way or the other. But it seems like he talks about that shit a lot. Even though he seems to be one of these people, like a lot of fucking people, especially in this corner of the internet, who used to like wrestling but don't really like keep up on it as much anymore.
Yeah.
Or at least
Mm.
I've seen Dave. At least I know I've seen Dave say some shit like that's not what it used to be.
Like
That seems to be the popular opinion.
7 months ago, Jeff Jarrett whines that Kurt Angle is more popular. Well, I mean, maybe he might have the opinion that Jeff Jarrett broke 6,000 guitars and didn't draw a dime. But
Jesus Christ. The Taco Bell. I miss his food reviews. Remember making fun of these?
oh yeah,
I feel like the biggest fan of these was actually Frank, because every time that Dave uploaded one of these, they talk about it on TGR.
yeah.
And Frank just always had like this big grin on his face, like.
Oh, like when he would review the $1 banquet meals.
Yeah, I missed
Ugh.
that shit.
They're not good. So you
no
don't have
shit.
we know that they're not good. They're $1 frozen banquet meals. They have a
They're-
rib-shaped patty. Rib-shaped.
Hey, I love them rib-shaped patties, just not from fucking Banquet.
You know what, though?
Rib-shaped.
I'm glad you brought that up, because another thing that he has no good sense of commentary on, he's a fucking fat dude and he can't even talk about food right.
Wait, you should play that review for Nova so that she can
Good
see what you
point.
mean.
Yeah.
Wait, which
Yeah.
one? This one, right?
Yes, because that one's perfect. It's not
Alright,
good.
It's very short. After this, we'll talk about something other than Dave, and then we have a little bit more about Dave to talk about later. But I'll space it
Yeah,
out.
we'll jump.
now I'm
We'll
trying-
Dave to Dave.
All right, let's turn this down a little bit.
The one with the creamy cilantro sauce.
The first thing that Dave's ever gotten that's creamy.
It's Taco Bell's Cantina crispy chicken taco with a creamy, with an avocado ranch.
Well, dude, you can't even say it right.
Yeah.
Nova, I'm glad that you brought that shit up earlier, because like this is another really good example. He cannot talk about anything anymore that doesn't involve the culture war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to have that gaming channel where he was able to at least talk about games semi-competently. He used to talk about other shit on this channel and back on the old original War Corps channel. But now he can't talk about anything that doesn't involve fucking politics.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
Excuse me. I apologize. Well, we'll see if this is any better.
That was like a genuine apology for the weirdest reason. Like, dude, just edit it out. Like,
Wait, this is a video. Oh
It's a
God.
And the chicken falls out.
no, that was a tomato. That was a tomato.
Dave, do you not know how the fuck to eat a taco?
Apparently not.
That's the
You
strangest way to eat it.
I have
fucking
never
hold it like that.
I have never
Hold
seen
it from the
anybody
top, not the
backhand a
bottom.
fucking taco.
Right.
Backhanding it. You're right.
Oh my god. Dave, come on.
Let's not linger on that image too long. The people are getting grossed out. What was he apologizing for? Literally, he won't apologize for anything else. Like when he actually says offensive shit, but apparently he said a word wrong, or he like described the item slightly wrong.
Yeah,
He
said
tripped
it was-
himself up on his words, basically.
Said it was cilantro sauce instead of avocado or some shit.
No, it's avocado ranch, I believe.
Yeah, it's avocado ranch. He said cilantro. I've never heard a creamy cilantro.
Oh God, that sounds disgusting.
That's
No,
basically,
that's-
to some
that's-
people
no.
that's just like
Ladies, if your cilantro is creamy, then you need to work on your
shut the
body.
fuck up.
Oh, God.
Shut the
Summer's Eve for when your cilantro is creamy.
Fucking horrible.
Summer's Eve.
You know what show you're on. We've been doing this for 4 months at this point. Like, come on. What's up,
Doing it
Tony?
even longer with the maidens too. Like shit. I should be
Yeah.
used to this.
I was gonna say to some people, cilantro tastes like soap, so it could be like liquid foam.
Oh,
Oh no, that's
don't
nasty.
ruin cilantro.
Oh yeah, yeah. Slap that.
I
on the
don't
top.
have that problem. Cilantro tastes like cilantro. It doesn't taste like soap.
Yeah,
I like
it is
how you
funny
make
that some people
genetics.
think that.
You make it sound like it's an STI. Like I don't have that problem. I've never dealt with that before.
Creamy coat.
It's chicken.
He has nothing.
Tell the difference between the two. There's no markings on the packaging.
So wait, he might have not even eaten the right taco.
Oh my god.
No margins on there.
There's no
Big guy
markings
about
on the
this.
taco on a taco with a golf pole.
You should be able to tell the difference based on the taste of the sauce. Aren't you a chef?
I mean, all those stogies and all that beer killed his
Yeah.
fucking taste buds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just hungry at this point.
Yeah, he just wants to shovel it down.
Creepy cobra.
Man, you're right, Nova. Like, this is just his justification to eat the taco. He doesn't want to make the content. He
He's
just wants to
hungry.
eat the taco.
Yeah.
This might have been the Chipotle one, but I don't know. And
Who cares at this point, right?
Dave's cooking show for when
It's
you're
just
hungry and lazy.
He literally says, "I don't know." Like,
quite frankly, I don't care.
what? Oh my god! You were just making a joke, and he legitimately says it. Like, Jesus.
Dave, you lazy fucker.
Final verdict for both of them.
You only ate one. You only ate one.
Or did he eat the other one off camera or something?
I
Might have been.
Hang on, is there a different video with
There
him?
must be a taco.
There has to be
Oh.
the.
Taco
Didn't he
Bell
eat like
crispy.
part of the wrapper in the other one?
Oh no, that was like chalupa, I think.
Oh,
All right, no, let's see his final verdict before we like check any of that shit.
Both of them a skip.
Give them both.
Wow.
A skip. Wow, dude. Man,
giving this a skip.
I know this was before YouTube Shorts, but like, come on, that could all these reviews could have just been shorts. Like, you just shoveling it down your
Yeah.
gullet, and like, come on.
Toss Dave in the skip. Got it.
All right, I don't know if we're gonna watch another one, but I do want to see like, oh, okay, yeah, Taco Bell creamy Chipotle. Why are these separate videos?
I don't know.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
understand Dave's
Well,
rationale for
he had to give himself a couple minutes in between to cleanse his palate, relax a little bit, so he could, give a good review.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what he has to say about. Since I guess this is technically the same video.
All right, welcome to Dave Tries New Fast Food Items. This is the creamy
Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
Chipotle
Chipotle.
chicken taco.
Chipotle.
Yeah,
Damn, what are you, a generic white
I just
woman?
love how people hop skip over that L.
I know,
There's L
yeah.
there.
That's how
They
you know someone's
transpose
white.
it. That's the problem. Yeah. Chipotle.
Or the crispy chicken taco. I don't know, with
At
creamy.
least he didn't say chipotle.
Let's just test this.
But Chipotle.
No, God, no.
He's still eating it weird. He's still eating it weird.
No,
Why
he's
is this
kind
thing
of got it
not there?
right this time. But
Yeah,
in the
why-
second one, he grabs it from the bottom and shit just spills out. Like,
Yeah,
Dude,
that one was recorded
dude, who the
after, I
fuck-
thought.
who the fuck taught him to eat a taco?
Um,
Wait,
Right.
no,
Here's the
never
issue, though.
mind. Never
He
mind.
grabs
Yeah.
it by the bottom and then like he holds it sideways for some reason.
Yeah, this is
Like what? Why are you going to the side, my guy?
He's
can just
handling it
bend
like
your
how he
head?
handles a woman.
Oh.
I don't think he's ever handled a taco.
Oh, now I'm
I didn't-
sad.
I didn't mean it like that, but yeah.
Yeah,
Also, I want to bring some quick attention to this. Go help out Mango if you can, and any little bit of money helps out. She's been
It
dealing with
does.
some serious medical expenses for someone really important to her. So go
Yeah,
go help out if you can help out. It would really mean a
Because-
lot to me.
necessary and life-saving meds should not ever be denied by insurance and shouldn't cost $900.
They really shouldn't,
They really shouldn't.
but they do. So we could use her help.
It's
so
a yum
yeah, help her out if you can.
It's not hot.
Well, Chipotle isn't supposed to be hot. It's
It's
supposed to be
not-
smoked.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a more savory.
It's
type
supposed to
flavor.
be It's supposed to be a little more mild.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, I suppose.
either that or he means it's been sitting on the counter for an hour.
He's eating with his mouth full. Was he never taught that? as a kid?
If you mean he's talking with his mouth full? Because you kind of need your mouth full to eat.
Well,
Oh, okay. Stop. Don't point that out. Don't point that out. Don't
She
point that
got you there. She got you there. She got you.
But
she got
can
you.
we point out the food in his beard?
Right.
All of it.
Yeah. Look at this
So
Little
did he just earn a new nickname? Food Beard?
food beard, the pirate. Yeah.
Saving it for
Oh my
later.
god!
Stop talking with your mouth full, goddammit.
Not only that,
Don't eat with your mouth full.
he's showing it to us too. He's showing
I don't want.
Rand one.
Let's have a look there, Dave.
Yeah.
God.
Some more fell out.
Oh
It's
god.
like
he's
he
going-
was. It's like he was raised in a fucking barn.
I can only imagine what his desk area looks like.
Oh, there. He cooks eggs there, and oh, look at that face!
Look at that face! Look at that!
Look at that face!
Now and then, Dave has moments of lucidity when he realizes
Save it.
Oh, please,
what
please
his life
screenshot
is.
that.
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. 1 second. I'm gonna save it real fast.
Great moments in pausing.
Jesus Christ! I could make another joke about that.
Shut up.
You know where I was gonna go.
I
with that.
know. I know you.
Yeah. We're not gonna do that live on air.
No,
Anyway,
not on air.
he looks like fucking Frankenstein's monster, dude.
He looks like the PS1 version of Hagrid.
That is so.
Oh my god, he actually
weird.
does.
Weirdly
I think I
accurate,
have that
weirdly
picture
fucking accurate.
downloaded on here. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Yeah, I'm pretty
Christ.
sure I have that picture downloaded.
Wait, really?
Oh god.
All right, send it.
I
over.
want to see this. I want to see the comparison.
I want to see the direct comparison as well. Jesus fucking Christ!
This has to be one of the greatest pause frames I've seen.
It really is a good pause frame.
I don't know. Whatever. There's no reason for me to not to like respond to this live. Yeah, we do Wednesdays sometimes because someone asked who I want to get on here soon. We do Wednesdays on here sometimes, but it's not like every Wednesday. We sometimes do Wednesday shows. It's usually Saturdays though. Eventually, I'd like to get into the rhythm of doing Saturdays and Wednesdays, maybe, but I don't want to take on too much. We just brought back this channel, so I don't know if I want to start doing 2 shows a week again. But yeah, no, definitely at least Saturdays.
Oh my god!
What?
Look!
What is it? Oh, it's in the group chat. 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
Oh
in the
my
group
god,
chat.
that looks just like Dave. That looks just like Dave. All right, 1 second. You guys are not gonna believe this. Look at that! Look at that! That's the same person. Oh shit!
I didn't know Dave was moonlighting back then.
As a side gig.
That is uncanny. They have the exact same expression too. look at
He
that.
does.
Oh my man, I might.
Fucking amazing.
It sucks because I'm really proud of tonight's thumbnail, but I almost want to remake it just to have this.
Sadness.
I'm fucking dying. Oh my
That
god.
maybe I'll just use this the next time that we talk about Dave.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Keep that one in your pocket. for
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Oh god. All right.
Looks like his life just flashed before his eyes, and he realized, oh fuck, is that all there is?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. All right. We'll finish.
What have I done with my life?
Must have been a real intense bite. Stop chewing directly into the mic.
God.
He has so
To
much
have you
focus
guys
when he chews.
experience it.
Hey, for one time, I'm glad that he's not speaking into the mic properly. You know, we would have been able to hear that a lot better if he actually had his mic set up proper. Like he has this arm and everything for it, but he still doesn't have the fucking time to set it up right.
No, he doesn't do anything
says-
right. He still has. This was when he had the labels on the wall from the clock
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
that he
yeah.
took down.
This was about a year ago.
Well, they won, but they were so stingy
Right.
with the ranch sauce that this thing just tasted of nothing.
And you eat it anyway.
Yeah, he shovels it down anyway.
Shoves the rest in.
Keep eating.
This is
I-
gross.
Hey,
I
he
love
paid
how much
for
it
it.
says
He's
about
going to
him.
get his money out of it.
Yeah,
guess.
fair.
I guess, Mud. I guess.
Yeah, but like, just like the dichotomy of him being like, "This really sucks," and then proceeding to eat it, it's amazing.
This is the worst thing I've ever tasted.
Worst thing I've ever tasted. 2 out of 10.
Nom.
It'll make a turd.
If even.
I'm going to review the other one in a minute,
Oh god.
but
A few moments later.
this one ain't worth it. I'd give it a skip.
Dude, you don't even know which one is which. As you revealed
kept
in the
fucking
next
it up.
video. You don't even know which is which, bitch.
Totally not worth it. Skip it, guys.
Oh my god.
Fucking
But which
Christ.
one do we skip?
Both.
Yeah, that's enough Dave for a little
Yes.
bit. That's enough Dave. Oh, by the way, I saw someone new joined. Someone in the chat joined our Discord server. Welcome aboard, Hooves. Thank you for joining. More people should join the server. It's a great place full of good people, or at least decent people. You know, I don't want to overplay us too much, but yeah, it's a chill place. All right, let's talk about something that's not Dave.
All right.
This is something really big. I guess it's not really. Well, no, it's really important to me, even though I live in a state where it already is legal. But there's some big progress being made on hopefully getting weed legalized federally eventually, because there's a top U.S. health agency right now that's recommending that marijuana be rescheduled from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3, which would be a big bump in the right direction. And a bunch of politicians have been talking about this. There's Elizabeth Warren right here. It seems like I do believe in the next 5 years that weed will be fully legalized federally. I think it's only a matter of time. We might even see it next election cycle. I'm really hoping that one of the presidential candidates, one of the people running for president, I should say, I really hope that they take the time to actually run on this. Because, you know, Elizabeth Warren, she ran for president in 2020, and she did not fucking run on this. This was at least not one of her like main things that she was talking about. John Hickenlooper, I don't know how it's. I think it actually is Hickenlooper, right?
It's Hickenlooper.
Hickenlooper. What a fucking name.
You're a looper.
Whoa! Don't fucking say that. That feels like really offensive for some reason.
Racist.
At least don't say it with an ER at the end. Yeah, we got another senator here, and they're pretty much all saying the same thing, that this is definitely a step in the right direction. Now, I want to clarify, this has not actually happened yet. This is just, a U.S. health agency recommending that this be done. The Food and Drug Administration, which I believe has the final say on this shit, they don't necessarily have to follow what's being said here. But, I mean, just like when gay marriage was legalized, I feel like we're starting to see the signs of, especially when politicians who normally wouldn't have put their fucking neck out for something like this are starting to like go out on public and say that this needs to be done. Because these people aren't just fucking saying, I didn't mean to click on this, but you know, here's proof that these people actually said this shit. But yeah, no, like they're not just saying that this is a good decision within itself. They're saying that this is a step in the right direction. So this is like clearly senators, representatives here. I believe here's one of the representatives talking about this. Yeah, they're all saying basically the same thing. This is a good step in the right direction. So it seems like we're finally actually starting to get some momentum. And I will say that these are generally more. I've heard of most of these people, and they're generally more progressive. So, I mean, it was only a matter of time before they started to stand up for it. I really do think this is like a good step in the right direction towards getting it legalized. Especially since like the whole marijuana like legalization shit has not managed to avoid something like part of the culture war. I've noticed there's actually like a lot of like people like on the right who are warming up the idea.
The mic is going out a little bit.
Your connection's fruiting up.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, you're sounding really watery.
All right, let me
Yeah.
This should work just fine. Let me hop out and hop back in. You guys are gonna be host.
Here, I'll talk about the process for rescheduling drugs while you do that.
All right.
Okay, so like when a drug is up for rescheduling, there's a few different people that can like initiate that. Of course, you know, Congress and them, they leave scheduling up to like the DEA, and like the FDA is involved, the HHS is involved. So the process to reschedule a drug, they get the DEA, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, HHS, or public petition to initiate the review. The DEA requests HHS review the medical and scientific evidence regarding the scheduling, like why it was scheduled that way in the first place. And then the HHS, through the FDA, evaluates the drug and its schedule through an analysis based on 8 factors, which include a drug's potential for abuse, the scientific evidence for a drug's pharmacological effects, and the scientific evidence for a drug's medical use. And then after that, the HHS will make a recommendation, and the DEA, after its own review, with the HHS's determination in mind, will set the final schedule. So with all of the new evidence that there is for marijuana's uses, for what marijuana doesn't do in terms of abuse, it's actually got a really strong case for reclassification should the review go through.
There's one problem with that, though, Mango. That is the normal way drugs are scheduled, but marijuana was specifically scheduled by an act of Congress.
Yes, and that was
so. In order
one
to overturn that, it takes another act of Congress to get that out of the way first, before you could even start the rest of the process.
I didn't know that.
Well, so there was the only exception to the scheduling thing was actually the Hillary J. Farias and Samantha Reed Date Rape Prevention Act of 2000. Other than that, no, there does not need to be congressional overturn. It does have to go through the DEA, U.S. Department of Health, all of that.
So this is no doubt a process that started quite a while ago. If the HHS has gotten to the stage where they're ready to put this forward, so I would definitely say this is a good sign. Especially like I said, and like this article actually says right here, some of the legislators who are supporting this are actually Republicans, and of course some are claiming credit for it. Which shouldn't be very surprising. Every politician's going to claim credit for this. Elizabeth Warren's going to claim credit for this if it goes through. Even though, as far as I can tell, and I'm glad these people are saying this now, but like I said earlier, a lot of these people were not willing to stick their neck out. Especially, I know Elizabeth Warren was not willing to stick her neck out for this shit earlier because she didn't run on this platform in 2020. When I do believe it would have easily been a massive fucking boost to her viability as a candidate if she actually made a strong effort to support this. Because you know what? At the end of the day, legalizing weed, I know this is like a shitty way to have to convince some people, but even for moneyed interest, it's a good thing. You know what I mean? It makes money. It generates fucking tax dollars, and those tax dollars are used to, in most cases, it seems to be going to prevent like drug abuse and be used on education and shit like that. So like, no matter what point of view you have, even if you're like a pearl clutching, well, think of the children type, then it's actually a net benefit for weed to be legalized and regulated, because it does actually do a surprising amount for education in the place that has been legalized so far. I know it's helped out Massachusetts a lot. I know it's helped out places like Colorado a lot too. Especially the two states, Washington and Colorado, who capitalized on this shit early. Like they are doing very well for themselves in regards to the industry, because they were willing to put themselves out there and stick their neck out. There were actual politicians there who were willing to stick their neck out and do the right fucking thing. And
Tony Izzo, I have to correct you here. Biden could not legalize it with the stroke of a pen. He absolutely cannot. He does not have that authority. It is up to federal agencies, and thus far, there hadn't been enough studies done to be able to do the reclassification, which is why it has stayed a Schedule 1 for as long as it has. Because like you're only allowed to obtain so much marijuana to do these testings. And you have to like have enough data for all of the federal agencies to be like, yes, this meets our threshold. So it's like a catch-22.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely definitely aligned against
the best Biden could do with an executive order is decriminalize it. He could say the executive branch and the federal government are no longer going to enforce prosecution of amounts less than 10,000 pounds at a time, or cases where it crosses an international border. That would have the effect of basically legalizing it, but technically, again, it would have to be an act of Congress to overturn the law that criminalized it in the first place. But they can refuse to enforce, they can refuse to prosecute cases, like I said, less than 8 tons at a time, shit
which
like
would be
that.
big progress.
Yeah,
They
and
can do that.
part of those federal guidelines and restrictions on things like how much data you're supposed to have, the type of testing you're allowed to do, and stuff like that, does have to do with like international treaties that have been in place in regards to drugs and like trafficking of drugs to different countries.
No doubt shit that was
So-
set up during the 80s or maybe even earlier. Like,
Yeah.
literally fucking at this point, 40-year-old, maybe older legislation that's... Because honestly, like, especially though, like, I didn't know all that shit about how they can only test certain quantities, but it doesn't really surprise me because it really does seem like it is very much skewed towards keeping this law in place and not, you know, it's very difficult, it seems like, to undo this shit, and they make it like that on purpose, I swear. Which it shouldn't be like that. You know, if times change, it should be fairly easy to, you know, change the laws. But there's just so much draconian layers of bullshit preventing actual, you know, democracy from happening in our country that it's really not surprising. Even something that most people can agree on, it seems like these days, like the fact that weed should be legal. I'm not sure how the polls are on it these days, but everyone who I've talked to, at least around my age demographic, even if they are not into weed at all, they're just like, yeah, let people do what they want. Or, you know,
Yeah.
most people seem to feel that way around my age demographic anyway. But yeah, those aren't the people voting for some reason. Those aren't the people voting for some reason. I really do wish younger people would go out and vote more. But whatever, you know.
Well, you know, it's not their fault that they don't have super old money and get to just live in luxury and have the time to go vote. They actually have to work like 6 different jobs in order.
Yeah,
to
that's
keep
the
a
big
one-bedroom
issue,
apartment.
right? That it needs to be like a state holiday.
It needs to be a federal holiday.
Well, sure. Like, well, I mean, for like local elections, that can be state.
Yeah,
and,
oh yeah.
For federal
Yeah.
related, that can be a federal.
Are young
You know,
people not voting?
Oh, they are actually. There is
Okay.
an uptick.
I feel
There
like
is an
they're a
uptick.
little
Oh,
bit
really?
more politically involved than I know I was at like 18, 19 years old.
I just want younger people to vote more than they already are. Even, I'm glad there's
Yeah,
an uptick.
that's been really hard, at least since the passing of the.
I mean, it's understandable why so many people have lost fucking hope. I mean, like, even if you do have the day off to go out and fucking vote, I can understand someone like being like, "Fuck, I mean, is it really gonna do anything?" I just look at it like I'd rather try and do something than, you know. It's one of the very few tools in our toolbox that I feel like we have left as like common people to influence shit. So I do think it's important to go out and vote, especially this election cycle. I know people have been saying that for the past 2 election cycles, but I really do think this is going to be one of the most important ones in a while.
I think it's typically the focus is on like the bigger elections.
What the hell?
I think the focus is on the bigger elections.
Never mind.
Okay.
Go on, Nova. Go on.
I think because typically the focus is on bigger elections, and so a lot of folks don't necessarily, you know, put too much attention on their local ones. I know, like when we have canvassing and all that, you don't pay attention to the local ones as much as you do the you know, presidential and all that. When in reality, that's what you should be paying attention to, because
I say that all the time.
that's how they allocate money, and how there's so many funds and like things that you can get accomplished locally. But you know, we're not as like as a country. The only time we really pay attention to politics, and I think it's changed for the most part in the past maybe decade or so, specifically when Trump came around, I think more people paid attention to it.
Oh yeah, the midterms had way more fucking uptick during that fucking time period. I know that,
Right.
like, you know what I mean? Hopefully that stays up, you know?
Yeah, but typically, like, people are not really paying too much mind to politics. That's usually a game that the common person doesn't feel connected to. Exactly. So I think a good thing now, the byproduct of like Trump being such a shithead, is that people are paying more attention and understanding what kind of political power they have.
PGTV.
Get out
Nova.
Damn, how you found me?
I know, yeah. That's the first time I've seen him.
Damn it.
I haven't seen him pop in here in a long ass time. His Nova sense went off or something. Yeah. All right, so
if you want people to turn out for an election, all you got to do is make it a lottery system. You vote, you get a ticket. I mean, once the jackpot's over $1 billion, trust me, the turnout for the spring dog catcher election is going to be record breaking.
Just gonna get a bunch of people not thinking about it and
That's a
voting
nice
for themselves.
incentive. I'd very much enjoy
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I know you were probably just making a joke, but that could maybe work. I don't know.
If it were a federal holiday, at least for major elections,
Yeah.
so that nobody had to turn up for fucking work or take a
Right.
day off work,
Yeah.
they could go and vote. People would vote more.
Definitely,
They
definitely.
don't, but they're
Yeah.
some of the powers that be that are up in DC don't want that.
Yeah, they don't want their
want
workers getting
people,
their own
They
vote.
want people, uninformed.
They want
Because
people
the longer they're
uninformed and lazy.
uninformed, the more it plays to their benefit. Yeah,
Exactly. All right, so let's take a look, talk about something rarely lost.
Oh no,
last year.
is this going to be more
Look, I
blasphemy?
just see oil and M&Ms, and it says pour your. That's an empty air fryer. There is no liner or anything going on in there.
Yep, no
please
liner.
Please do not just pour oil into your fucking air fryer.
Well, I'm about to show you one of the
Never.
most. This may be the most disgusting dessert that we've ever seen on here before. I almost considered just saving this for Lizard to check out on brunch, but I know that there might be a hiatus on that for a while, so I figured we'd check it out here.
All right.
Look at that shit.
Are you fucking kidding me already?
Yeah, this is already
Now
off to a
give
bad
that a
start.
nice stir
Yeah.
and crack an egg.
Oh, an egg. Couple.
Yeah,
of
an
them.
egg. Yeah.
Need more. Give her another egg. 3. Come on.
Wait, with the eggs. Stop it.
More
No,
eggs.
Bad. This is bad. This is bad.
This is not the bad part.
I hunger. For what do you hunger?
For
That water?
For eggs.
Yeah, they added water. I'm glad you caught
What?
that.
Are they
Nice.
gonna
What the
put
fuck
cake
is this?
mix in there? Are they gonna put like a box cake mix in there? Because that's the only.
Oh,
They're
I
gonna
hope so.
drop some. They're gonna drop some brownie mix in there. A bit of a spoiler for you.
Okay, so that makes sense with the oil, because like the oil, the eggs, the water, like that just screams box brownie mix or something to me.
Yeah, they're about to slap some of that shit in. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Yep. Okay.
But all right, this still needs a liner in it, though, right? Like people pointed that out in the comments.
You
like,
shouldn't be baking full desserts in your air fryer like this
fair,
at all.
fair, yeah, that's fair.
This
I've seen tons of videos like this
Like,
before, though.
Look, they make like special cake pans and stuff that you can use inside of your air fryer. That you can just like sit on the little rack that typically is in the bottom of it, so that way you don't have to line it, you don't have to do anything special. You just put the dessert mix inside of the cake pan and inside the air fryer. That is logical. This is so illogical it hurts.
Did you see what it said there? No need to dirty a bowl, just do it all in the air
Oh,
fryer.
fuck you.
That is the. Oh my
That's
God.
the
Oh,
nastiest
this is
shit ever.
ridiculous.
Dumb, 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 dumb.
Man, this looks like straight ass.
I mean, okay. Anna, I don't think I've ever seen a straight ass before.
Well, I don't know what to say about. I'm not gonna respond to that.
I've seen some that were damn close. I mean, they weren't.
Look at that.
Wasn't a whole lot of curvature.
I guess
not mixed.
He thinks that is done. He thinks that's done with all the chalk.
No,
on-
that's
on
not
the
done.
sides.
No, no, honey, no.
I
That's
see the
not
chalk.
done.
There's still
That
some
is-
chalk in there.
That gets an F. That is incomplete work.
He's about to shove it in though.
This
It
got
is-
an F from the jump.
The
It
F
is
stands for
half-baked.
Fahrenheit.
Well, at least young people are finally learning how to cook.
Oh, you hush your mouth.
This
I
is
will
this
fight
is
you, mudball.
this is not the way.
I'm
No.
sure he's probably about 23, but he
Oh,
looks 16.
Okay, that kind of okay.
No.
Sure,
wait until he digs in.
It's
Wait until he digs.
okay. If he cuts into it, and that fucker has raised and is like solid the way through, yeah, that's successful. But now he's gonna have to wash it anyway.
Yeah,
So,
when he opens this thing up, it's still mooing. What the fuck?
it's
Am I gonna have to?
It's
Oh,
not.
it's
meat.
loaded.
It's a
It's
lava
loaded.
brownie.
Yo, my God, I'm gonna have to reload this for some reason. Fuck Facebook. I fucking hate Mark Zuckerberg. I really fucking do. This has been a total fucking shit show in the best way possible.
Oh my God.
All right,
I don't
let's-
understand people that are all like, I hate Mark Zuckerberg. I hate Meta. Why the fuck are you using Threads? It's owned by him. Like,
I've
that's
never
the-
actually used Threads, but you know what though? I will say that as terrible as he
Fudged
is, Yeah, that.
I just saw the subtitle like fudgeness.
All right, yeah,
What?
let's see him
It's
dig
like
in.
a lava brownie.
Yeah, they try to compare it to a lava cake, but
Mhm.
actually it's just a fucking undercooked brownie. Look, a proper lava cake, that shit fucking slaps. But...
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yeah, that's no.
Oh, look at that!
No, that's not done.
That's not even
done.
close to cook.
That is not
Oh,
even
Christ.
done. No,
Marty, what do you think of this?
No, you need to stick your head in the air fryer now.
You know what the best part is? Watch him try to, because he's gonna try and take a bite of it, and he knows that it's fucking bad because you can tell by the bite.
Hey, brownie batter is delicious.
What are you doing?
You know,
Well, you're
sprinkles.
That's what'll be coming out of the other end in a few hours.
That Although, granted, those sprinkles look more like everything but the bagel seasoning.
Yeah. Why are you dunking a bunch of sprinkles onto fucking Brownie, Louisiana over here?
Should have put it on before.
What, bro? Come on, dude.
That's
You need even what?
Oh, fuck you.
He's going for the one part that seems cooked.
That little corner.
This
goes for another corner piece.
There's abuse.
He barely fucking ate it.
That is not no.
Jesus fucking Christ. Republicans are going to use this video to call out fucking queer couples.
They're going to start banning brownies because of this.
Yeah, we're going to go back to segregation because of this.
Right? Why couldn't it just be done in the oven? Like, I love my air fryer too, but Jesus.
I hate to admit it, but idiots like this do kind of make it hard to argue against the idea of segregating. Put them off somewhere all by themselves where they can't hurt anybody else.
Yeah, I don't think that brownies and M&Ms should mix. Just my
what are cosmic brownies then?
No, they're good. No, I was making a joke.
Of them.
I was making a joke. Just cook them properly in your oven, like
that's what they should have done. And they decided to go, oh, well, an air fryer does the same thing.
No, it doesn't. It has its own utility and purpose. People just think they can use an air fryer for everything these days, though. Isn't that the case?
Yeah. It's kind of like the microwave back in the 70s.
Yeah. You had to know what you were doing with those old microwaves that didn't have turntables, by the way.
Nope.
It's not.
When you'd fire up the microwave, you'd get lines across the TV.
I've never had that happen.
Oh yeah.
We've got a time for Aria. They said that they could join us the week after next week. So, yeah, stay tuned for that.
So hang on. It's not hard to bake a cake in the oven, sure, but my grandpa bragged often that he managed to bake a cake on the grill.
Yeah, you can.
Whoa, that's actually kind of impressive, I will say. Anyway,
he said it was a bit of a engineering feat.
Who wants to see an even bigger cooking fail, by the way?
Oh, I'm always up for that.
Then we'll move on to some non-cooking stuff and
sweet.
Keep up the variety. Here's a woman cooking in a plastic pan.
Oh, I've seen this.
You have
seen this? Yeah, I have.
Let's take a quick look at this shit.
Yeah. They teach you this in the Boy Scouts, I shit you not. Where you can cook water in a plastic bottle, boil shit in a plastic bottle because the water always gets no higher than boiling and it's not hot enough to melt the plastic.
Yeah,
but with something like this, you gotta be real careful that your fire doesn't get too high and touch the plastic where it's not full of water.
Yeah, because I not only could it fucking melt, but I also could imagine that could release some bad shit in your food if it gets heated up.
Well, this gives a new meaning to the words sack lunch.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I can't. She just slapped a whole ass fish in there. That's hilarious.
Let it swim around.
Yeah, let it swim in there for a little bit.
I mean, it's just like at the pet store, swimming around in plastic bags.
So, would any of you eat some plastic bag soup?
Actually,
I might. That actually
Well,
looks fairly
cooked
good.
by
Yeah.
this lady, I'll eat it. She
Damn,
looks
all
like
right,
she knows
fair.
how to do some stuff.
Yeah, she does look like she knows what she's doing. I don't know if I would eat this from literally anybody else, but yeah, she does seem like she knows.
Like if
This-
Dave was
this-
doing
this
it,
ha-
no.
Yeah, if Dave was doing this shit, the bag would already be fucking slumped over on the fire.
Right.
Yeah. If you showed this to a Victorian child, they would probably explode.
She's
Shut up.
still into a coma.
Oh, pineapple.
Yeah, star anise, pineapple.
Damn, all right. I got
Like
that
all the
pineapple.
stuff that she's using in there, like it looks fucking delicious. Like I would.
Yeah.
eat it.
And some salt or sugar.
I'll be honest, I'd prefer it be in a pot, but I would still probably try it. Damn, that's getting awfully close, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn, all right.
I think we've
Yeah,
let that run 3 times.
Yeah.
no,
this
no,
is-
no. These are all different soups or whatever. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a
That's
little
fine.
some ginger there. Yeah.
Mess.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would definitely eat that shit.
Yeah, she tosses some ginger in this last one too. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
like
surprised
fresh
'cause
ginger.
I-
Yeah.
the first time I saw this, I was so fucking repulsed. But also there's something really weird that I need to fucking address because the comment section is. I'll just fucking show you. The comment section, people fucking piss me off when they do this shit. So let's take a look at the fucking comment section on that video real fast. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, fucking Christ.
That's a zoom.
Yeah.
That's a big zoom.
All right, see this? It's just like how. Everyone. That's all
How?
anyone fucking has to say
How?
about it.
You're
Well,
literally on the internet commenting how, and you could just go and Google it.
Yeah, I
Right.
know. I think at this point, like,
Yeah, like the first time you see it, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But once you actually see it and you think about it a minute, yeah, it
That's more
doesn't
than
get
some-
the plastic hot enough to melt it.
that's more than some people can do, though, right? Think about it for more than 5
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, all right. By the way, we got a bunch of fucking people watching this shit, so drop a like if you watch and you enjoy it. So yeah. I want to take a look at something else real fast. We've been like moving along like from thing to thing to thing, and I want to actually talk about Von Helton's weird claim about the Amish recently.
Oh boy, this should
Wait,
be.
he
fucking
has
nuts.
opinions on the Amish?
He has an extremely strong opinion on the Amish.
Oh, the Amish love Vaughn.
They
They're
do.
always-
Do they?
Oh fuck yeah, he loves them Mennonites and the Amish, and they come over all the time. And yeah,
Let's see what he has to say about the Amish then.
But yeah, so you got a PM here. And then what about the Amish, folks? What about the Amish?
What about him?
The Amish don't have rheumatoid arthritis. The Amish don't have chickenpox, rubella, mumps.
yes, they
Bullshit.
do.
Mom,
Bullshit.
they do.
I
The
guarantee you
Amish
they've
also
had that
have
before.
a shitload of genetic diseases because the Amish are inbred as hell.
Yeah, that tracks, right? I mean, they live in these insular communities. There can't be that much genetic information actually getting in there. You know what I
and
mean?
even when you import a bride from 4 communities over, the farthest away she's going to be is like a 4th cousin.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But Vaughn thinks it was a picture of health, and that's what he's going to run with for this entire little segment.
Yeah, because they're always isolated.
Yeah, exactly. Because he doesn't know any better about them. Because they're always isolated.
And I've never been in a store with Amish people there.
Yeah.
They
How many Amish people do you know? John?
I worked at Sam's Club about a decade ago. We don't have Amish out here. We do have Mennonites and Hutterites, and they're more
Hutterites?
technologically
Yeah.
Hutterites.
Hutterites.
Are those like Amish people with big boobs?
Yeah, they wear short shorts and tight little tube tops all the time. Can't miss them. And
All right,
hat.
I'm going to become
they
Amish.
and they have a distinctive style of headgear.
I'm about to become
Oh.
Amish. Jesus Christ.
No, but the funny thing is, okay, when you're talking about Amish and you're talking about Mennonites and Hutterites, Mennonites and Hutterites can actually drive cars and use technology. Amish actually have to have a permission to use those things, and it's usually very limited.
The limited permission doesn't that usually fall to like businesses?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it depends on the kind of Ordnung.
Yeah, there's a pretty good Amish population around here, and you know, they use diesel powered sawmills if you have a sawmill, things like that.
Noise.
You know, I know a guy who makes a living hauling the Amish around. He's got a van, loads up a bunch of Amish, goes to the grocery store, shit like that. You know, he transports them. And some of the Mennonites, they can use tractors on their farm, but they can't have inflatable tires.
What?
I shit you
What?
not. I've seen this brand new, great big, huge John Deere tractor with steel spoke rims with a solid strip rubber tread around the outside. Looks like somebody pimped their tractor. They got these great big fucking spoke rims on it with a narrow little band of rubber on the outside. It's the damnedest thing you ever saw, but it's a brand new tractor.
That's amazing. That's absolutely fucking amazing. But by the way, I do want to say hi to what's up, Nobody Important. What's up, John Coyote, and what's up, Pinky? We got some people till out.
Sure as hell never got COVID.
Yeah,
I don't believe that for 1 second, dude.
that's been thoroughly debunked. That because there was a big spike in the excessive deaths in the Amish community during the pandemic. It wasn't necessarily reported as COVID or analyzed or anything, but they had more people dying than there normally would have been. Just like every other segment of the population, you look at it, and it's damn near the identical spike in any demographic group.
It doesn't matter how isolated you are, unless you're like a tribe out in Africa chilling out in your own village. Like, I guarantee you, almost every population was affected by that shit.
What's up with that? Why aren't the Amish getting sick?
I don't know. I can just barely tell. I can just barely tell because like it's not high quality enough. But like he seems to have like Cheeto stains like around his mouth.
Vaughn, why haven't the Amish adopted the internet?
I have no idea.
Fucking moron.
You know why? Because they stay away from technology, which means they're not being bombarded by sound waves all the time.
He's playing sound waves.
What the
fuck me?
Huh.
No way.
So they're born deaf. Okay.
Because all this electronics puts out sound waves, folks. You can't hear it, but
they're sound waves.
Can't hear it.
But you can't hear the sound waves. Nope.
it all does. Every
Jesus, man.
electronic device has a hum. Every single one of them.
Yeah, Vaughn can't detect any of those in his own fucking brain.
You just can't hear it. Now, back in the 70s, when we were first building this shit, you could actually hear the hum in the TV.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's fucking wrong.
Yeah, you're the only person qualified to say that, Heon. So.
Well, Mudd is too. He was there for the invention.
I was never around when that shit was fucking common.
He was around for mechanical television.
I used to watch the Dumont Network.
Oh
god.
You could hear the humming.
So tell me how Rumpus Room went then.
Rumpus Room.
1970s TV set. Because all electronics put out a hum. All right. Well, that hum is a sound, and it's
no fucking shit.
Duh, Vaughn.
You don't say.
The sound is from the attenuation of the fucking magnets in the goddamn TV.
I know what he's talking about, but he's acting like there's some big conspiracy behind
sound is vibration. And that vibration is exciting the molecules in the air around you.
This is the dumbest fucking science I've ever heard in my life.
And yet this motherfucker lives off of food made in a microwave, which uses microwaves to vibrate water molecules to produce heat.
It's okay, those aren't sound waves.
Molecules in the air around.
Also, he's talking about how bad technology is for you while literally streaming online to a bunch of people. Not a bunch of people.
It's too late for him, you know?
Oh, he's trying to save people who can't see it unless they're on the computer.
It's too late for me, but it's not too late for you.
So it'd be too late for them too.
Yes.
Oh my god! You know, I can see those Cheeto stains.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
There's definitely some yellow shit in the corners of his mouth.
Indeed.
Oh god.
Maybe it's all from that banquet fucking food that fucking him and Dave.
I'll let you look that one up on your own time. I'll let you look that one up on your own time. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm glad he actually told people to look it up on their own time, because then they'll find out he's full of shit.
So yeah, we've got
No,
we got
wait,
the
but
Amish.
how are we supposed to look it up on our own time if the technology is hurting us with sound waves?
Good
Get an
point. Yeah.
encyclopedia.
I'm getting mixed signals, Vaughn.
Been getting
It could be
Shut
Vaughn.
up.
It could be Vaughn has finally almost learned his lesson. He was constantly Vaughn doesn't read past the headline hardly most of the time.
True.
He was constantly throwing shit up as proof of one of his points, and the headline would say something, and no more than 2 sentences in, it would completely contradict whatever the fuck Vaughn was saying. But it was a clickbait headline, and 2 sentences in, it would say the exact fucking opposite of what Vaughn was saying.
Yeah, I've actually seen him like pull up articles like that and start reading it and like immediately stop because he realizes it doesn't go with his narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen that happen in real time a few times. I believe so. You're right. 100% right.
Because they ain't been vaccinating. Oh, and what?
Now it's about vaccinations. I thought it was about sound waves. What's your angle here?
Vaughn got vaccinated by a rogue sound wave.
What did we hear? We heard that Bill Gates's kids aren't being vaccinated.
Who cares? Who cares about Bill Gates' kids?
Chelsea Clinton said she was vaccinated.
Who cares? Who cares about Chelsea Clinton? Chelsea Clinton hasn't been relevant since 2000.
Yeah, people only fucking talk about her because of her last name. Let's be honest.
Vaccinated, but she got a B12 shot. She didn't get vaccinated.
Start scratching at that fucking hairline.
Because you know how I know? Because if she'd have got vaccinated, she'd be sick right now.
Man, those fucking those gnats are eating good in his hair right now.
By the way, please pray for Candace, our Candace, because apparently
Who is
Candace,
I don't know.
Candace Owens, black conservative chick.
her mom is not well.
I bet you if he dunked his head in water, the water would just repel like duck down.
This is Vaughn's like face reaction after saying that. Why has he
It's
got this sly look on his face after saying that someone's like mother is not doing well?
He's thinking that she's going to inherit his mom's trailer and he's going to slide right in there.
Oh my god, they're gonna ride their trailers off into the sunset.
I'm so confused about like the whole rumor that Bill Gates's daughters aren't vaccinated like at all, because yes, they are. In fact, one of them actually joked about not being vaccinated after she got COVID. She was like, "Oh no," but
people take a joke like that and make it a whole headline, you know.
But here's the thing, that's been going around forever. They were just like, "Oh no, they've never been vaccinated for the childhood stuff either." Yes, they have. Bill and Melinda Gates, their foundation gave $100 million to establish a program for vaccines specifically to protect children against respiratory and like diarrheal diseases, which are really common.
Hey! Quit speaking truth. The conspiracy goes, according to the video that Vaughn shows all the time, Bill Gates wants to vaccinate everybody to kill most of the population. So of course his children aren't vaccinated.
Oh, yeah, that's my bad.
Yep.
So wait, to clarify, this is like a pre-pandemic conspiracy people had about them not being vaccinated too?
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, the long-term conspiracy has been that there's a clip that they always misrepresent.
It's been edited all the fuck.
Yeah, and it's basically them saying that, or Bill Gates saying that the population would decrease if vaccinations were accessible throughout the world. And so conspiracy theorists often will take that and use it as a proof that Bill Gates wants to fund all these vaccine companies to kill off everybody.
It's medical genocide.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And if you ever actually watch the clip, if you've ever edited anything or ever watched anything on fucking news shows, it's real basic editing 101. It's easy to edit audio and make it seamless, but you can't do that with video. So what you do is when you edit the audio, you cut away to a shot of the interviewer nodding his head sagely, or you change camera angles or shit like that. So you can drop the frames where you've made the cut in the audio And that whole fucking video is nothing but jump cuts. You know, from they're shooting from behind, they're shooting from over here, and all
Classic
this shit.
editing sleaze, man.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's just so fucking obvious, but people are too stupid to realize it.
Yeah,
And
the
it
actual
feeds what they want to believe. So
right. The actual context behind what he was saying, well, at least from what I remember, is that he was talking about the fact that because the vaccines are not accessible throughout the world, people in other parts of the world tend to have more children because they expect for a portion of their children not to make it throughout childhood. So they have more. So if you have vaccines accessible to everyone, then people will naturally have less children. But, that is obviously misconstrued.
Surprising nobody's turned into a Borg yet after being vaxxed. We gotta ask
Right.
Slim about that. You know?
They just haven't activated us yet. That's all.
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah, Florida approved mRNA technology as a bioweapon.
I'm just waiting for my Iron Man suit to come out.
And I believe everything Florida says.
That's cool for everybody to.
Florida's the
pray for
smartest
Candace's
state.
Mom and Candace, because Candace got the jab too, and she got an American one. Damn it!
Because the Russian ones actually work. The Russian and the Chinese vaccines are the real vaccines that actually work.
I forget. Is Vaughn still pro-Trump, or has he moved off that train?
Nah, not really pro-Trump as he used to be, but he still kind of licks his nuts a bit now and then.
Because I've been calling out people who are anti-vaccine but pro-Trump because that position makes no sense to have anymore.
None.
Like he describes it as like one of the most things that he's proud of during his presidency. That's not me saying that. That's fucking him. And like you cannot be anti-vaccines and pro-Trump because he's not anti-vaccines at all. He's very pro-vaccines. Maybe not as much as he should be, I guess.
He literally got the vaccine. His family.
Yeah, he got it. He got it. Yeah, he got it. He was proud of it. Like, there's no debating this. Like,
all of the people that are on Fox News that were like, "Oh, the vaccine's bad," they all got vaccinated.
Like Tucker.
Yeah, like they all got vaxxed. Like,
Yep.
why are y'all believing people that literally had to get vaccinated in order to show up at their job?
Yep. When I was when all of that was going on, I knew somebody that was working at Fox at the time, and they were telling me like that you can't come up in this building without being vaccinated. Like there's no way. So they were just lying to everybody. And
what the heck is this? John Coyote, what did you send me? I assume this is you because the username's Coyote. This is a nun with big tits.
Oh yeah.
Is this what you were talking about earlier? Yeah, they brought up a nun with big tits earlier, and I guess this is it. Is this real?
Brought up a nun with big
tits.
Big titty nuns.
Yeah. Look at
This
that
is
little
real.
devil on the shoulder. Like that.
Oh, damn.
Them some nice titties you got there.
That's a very happy devil.
Those have to be like F or G.
Although I don't think she's actually a nun. That doesn't look much like a nun's habit. That looks more like a Dutch maid from the 1600s. Something.
Yeah, the wimple gives it away.
I'm gonna ask something
It's not in the form of a habit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask you something really offensive.
Okay, what?
Why is she wearing a paper airplane on her head?
That's not a paper airplane. That's a wimple.
Yeah. Why is she wearing a paper airplane on her head?
It's a wimple.
Why are you calling it a paper
because
airplane when it's like a paper boat?
Because only sluts would go around without their wimple on.
Without their wimple on. Oh my God.
I'm gonna get a newspaper and I'm gonna make me a wimple just so I can't be a slut.
Oh boy! All right. Yeah, you better. You better.
Origami hat? Are you?
Who said that?
Kidding me, Pinky?
Wait a minute. Who said? Yeah, that's true. It's an origami hat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those nuns are committing origami.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. What's next on the chopping block?
Oh, John is right though.
Yeah.
Look, I thought she was a nun, but whatever. It's a hooterite. Yes, that is a hooterite.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ. This has been quite the show so far, hasn't it? This has been quite the fucking show so far. A lot of variety. Oh yeah, the new age plunger. I was gonna
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, what?
I was
The
gonna
new
play this
age
first.
plunger.
New age plunger.
I was supposed to play this first, but then I forgot about it.
Hold up. I'm gonna make a prediction. Does it have healing crystals and pyramid energy?
No, it doesn't. It's not that
Damn.
type. It's not that type of new age.
Ah, so it didn't get charged in the full moon?
No.
Eh.
I remember there was like,
What good is it?
There was this segment on the Drunken Peasants in like 2014, and there was like jizz crystals that people would jizz in.
I was about to fucking say, well, there's no jack off crystals on it, are there?
Yeah, I remember. That's the first time I remember hearing about that shit was when the peasants talked about it. It was fucking crazy. Anyway, this is the new age plunger. Yeah, it's a plastic plunger from Korea, apparently.
All right.
Oh, I've seen these.
Oh,
I have seen these.
interesting.
Let's take a look.
Let's see it in action.
You seal off the top of your toilet and detonate a half pound of C4?
No.
Then where will you shit afterward?
That'd be
Yeah,
more.
that's gonna shatter the porcelain.
I'm not going to use the 3 seashells.
Oh my god, this is kind of like the 3 seashells. All right, here goes nothing. What a dingus.
Fail.
Wow.
Fail.
No, I think he's gonna try it again.
It's called.
It's the
Punku.
wait the
Punku.
push bomb. The push
Punku.
bomb. Maybe Mud wasn't wrong. It's literally called the push bomb.
Oh no.
Oh no, this can't end well. New innovative Korea plastic plunger made in Korea. Which Korea do you think this is from, Hyun?
South.
I disagree.
It's a North Korean
North
plot.
Koreans are lucky to have fucking.
I know they don't manufacture anything. I get it.
Well, what fucking good is it going to do on the lid?
Exactly right. What an idiot.
There you go, fella.
You just lost all the stickiness of it, though.
Yeah.
What is even happening? Why is
So I understand the principle
What?
behind these.
Yeah.
I get it. I get the science behind it intended, but like it doesn't.
No, I'm
seem to
trying
work.
to figure out like why they demonstrated with the lid down when you can clearly see like the instructions on the bottom in picture form.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
He's not real bright, is he?
No, he's not. I mean, you saw what happened the first time he tried. Maybe this is just one time that we get to see in full this time.
It's not really stretchy enough to get you a good.
Yeah, no, I don't think he didn't really like put it on right. He should have left a little bit more like room. I feel like
That's
for this to
leaking
work.
out the back.
You shouldn't have flushed it again. You should have plunged it a few times.
my
before flushing.
Oh my god, it's all over the place. You point to the directions you didn't read.
Yeah, dry the top of the toilet off.
Oh,
so
hey,
it
there's a little
sticks.
critter.
Oh shit, there's
there.
a bug. That's nasty.
I mean,
Wait,
if
why
it's
is-
just regular water, there's a margin for error. But what about if it ain't? Then what you got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably too like small for you guys to see, but this is 21 minutes long.
Why?
I don't know. I want to see what
Because
happens.
this guy is clearly that fucking stupid.
We'll give him one more try,
Fair.
and then I'm gonna skip forward and see what happens.
Then we're gonna flush this down the toilet.
Oh my god! I'm
All
surprised
right.
he didn't try to put it on the other part again.
There you go. You
There we
got the
go.
back off.
Oh,
Nice
he's actually
work.
doing it like not an idiot for once.
All right.
Man, you could have just bought one plunger that's reusable, and instead you're fucking wasting all this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I fucking hate seeing like wastes of plastic like this. It fucking pisses me off. This is legitimately just a gimmick.
There you go. Okay.
All right. He's actually trying this time. Wow.
Got her
All
stuck
right.
down good. Yeah.
But will it
We're
work?
sealed.
It
Okay.
goes better than before.
Low bars.
Then he just
Very
sits down
low
and takes
bars.
sits down and takes a shit on it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine just leaving that there and hoping that someone wouldn't notice when they go to sit down?
Oh,
Oh,
there's a prank like that.
Yeah,
I would.
that's why I thought of it. I've seen pranks like that once or twice.
Saran wrap the toilet.
Oh my god, it's like, oh my god, I don't know how
This
to
is a
describe.
lot of work for nothing.
He's performing
Yeah.
CPR in the toilet.
And not well. That patient would
Yeah.
be dead.
God damn you.
Well, he's already been burned twice on this, so he's going to be a little more gentle, I think.
Get the plunger of life.
Okay, so if you guys want to skip the whole not plunging your toilet thing, buy a proper plunger for your toilet.
Yeah, how about just buy a plunger?
That's it. Exactly.
So there's actually a couple different types of plungers, and one of
They
them
actually
is
did it?
specifically for your
Oh, it
sink.
actually worked.
It works. Okay.
Yeah, the water pressure in the toilet went down.
What the fuck's all this?
Oh, there's more stuff. You didn't see the full video before you pulled it.
No, I didn't. I just saw this fucking weird ass plunger thing. Wait, I thought it was just the plunger. Oh, 5 weirdest things on eBay/Amazon. Oh, I don't know if I want
Is
to watch
this a pressure washer?
Yeah, just a pressure washer. All right, what's this? What?
It's a tent. All right, go back.
That's a-
Let's see
that's
that.
All
not-
right, let's take a look at this.
That's not a tent. That's a hunting blind.
Yeah, that's a hunting blind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's why it has the fucking branding of the literal fucking bullseye on it.
But
So
like,
this is for hunters, huh?
Yeah,
but, like you could totally use it as a tent though, and get a real nice up close look at nature.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, just don't get approached by a bear and something that small.
It's a blind. He won't see you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You're
that's
gonna-
actually,
you're
you
gonna
know
John
what?
Cena that shit.
Yeah, yeah, you can just John Cena that shit. I didn't think about that. All right, let's see this fucking bitch.
It's better than sitting in a deer stand.
I don't see how this is particularly weird.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Like, it's
I mean-
literally labeled as fucking weird. I don't see how it's particularly.
Maybe it's considered weird because he's never used or seen one before.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's a lot less weird than a fucking toilet plunger. That's fucking
Like, actually, that blind was kind of cool because like you have a little section that you could open up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty cool, but I don't see it as weird. It seems like a
It's not something you typically see a whole lot of.
fair. That's fair.
Well, depends what part of the
But
country.
to call it
you
like
are.
one of the
Yeah.
top 5 weirdest things is
This is silver that you can break apart into little separate units for when the shit hits the fan, and we're back to silver and gold for a medium of exchange.
this is some shit Jan would be into.
No, it's kind of. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's not all that. I'm sure it's hugely overpriced for what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
But yeah,
It
it's
looks
kinda-
pretty cool though.
It's just a neat thing.
How is this one of the weirdest things on Amazon though? Like,
Yeah,
What's
and this, it's a sweeper. That
Yeah,
you
it's just-
attach.
It's
That you
just a-
attach to your weed eater system attachment. I mean, fuck yeah, these are all over the place.
okay, so the only weird thing, as usual, is the thing that they show first to get people's asses in the seats. It's weird ass shit. I fucking hate how Facebook content works like that. Like, Facebook is prolific for clickbait. It might be the worst platform when it comes to that shit. People think that Twitch is bad for like hot tub streamers and shit like that. Man, at least when you click on that, you get what you come for. You know what I mean? Facebook just loves to fucking include clickbait shit in their videos. They encourage it in the users too, so I guess that's the issue. All right, let's watch something else. Let's talk about something else. Yeah, I want to play another Dave clip because me and Hyun actually watched the entire debate that he did with somebody, and he made a complete utter fool of himself, like more than usual. So we're gonna
Oh
take a
my
look-
god, did he
we're gonna-
ever?
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at some really short clips. Each one of these is really fucking quick and to the point. So
Yep.
The first one here, I just have it labeled Dave shows his obsession with Jake. These two talk about each other way too much. Dave is clearly the one who's like the most obsessed. I don't know if I'd call Jake obsessed per se, but he entertains Dave's shit way too fucking much. It's not healthy, and this is the ultimate proof that it's gotten over a line.
Considering the fact that Jake's already bent the knee to me.
I don't know why you would say that, but then I would not make
He didn't
videos.
cover me. It's like,
He's saying because Jake didn't cover him in one stream that he's like won this ongoing feud that they had, because he went one stream without talking about Dave.
Yeah, that's not bending the knee, Dave. Bending
That's
the
just
knee
being
would be
done with
like-
your shit, you know?
It means you're not that fucking important, Dave.
Yeah, he doesn't put out something interesting every day to be talked about on that fucking channel. Like, if I talked about
Yeah.
literally everything that Dave ever did, then we'd have the most boring goddamn channel on the goddamn planet. Like, really?
Jesus, yeah.
No one would watch this shit if we just talked about everything Dave did.
Yeah,
what
one
was
day.
this video?
It was just one day.
Oh, really?
He might not tonight. I don't know. I don't talk to Jake.
I'm sure you you do. In fact, I know you do.
I mean, in the Discord, but
I
like
was,
not.
I
Like,
was
I don't have his phone
spying
number.
on his. I was spying on his thing on one of the other Dave.
So he admits to having like sock accounts and actively spying on Jake and shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't see the problem with that. Like that's obsessive. I'm not like exaggerating when I say he's become obsessed. This is obsessive, like borderline stalkerish fucking behavior of him always needing to know what Jake's up to.
Yeah, he's got nothing else going for him. So
Borderline stalker. Oh shit.
Oh,
that was me again.
Damn, I heard myself for a second. Damn.
Like
You're probably just going in the chat to talk, I imagine.
No, I just hit the goddamn button. Never mind.
Okay. All right.
I swear, Dave secretly, well, not so secretly, wants to sniff Jake's jock.
Yeah, he's moved on from his obsession with me. And now he's fucking obsessed with Jake. Because you know what, though? A big part of the factor, I feel like, is because Jake pulls in enough viewers that Dave wants to leach off that and get some of that for himself. Even though none of fucking Jake's viewers would ever come watch Dave unironically.
Dave Spooky News show streams.
And now he does shit like this, like instantly assume that everybody like Irongullet, just someone who he had decided to have on. He instantly assumes that they're all connected to Jake, that they're all his best friends and shit like that. Yeah. He does the same thing with me, and I don't even like Jake. If anything, I have a neutral opinion towards the guy, which has been leaning towards negative with the weird shit that he's been doing lately. His big ego. But yeah, I'm the furthest thing from a fucking sycophant of the guy, but he still labels just anybody who's even fucking left of center as a fucking Jake fanboy. It's really weird. It's almost like he thinks that everybody who watches him is just like a fan of Jake if they don't like actually like his content. It's really weird. He's obsessed with Jake.
I was hoping he was going after my cream videos.
Yeah, it's
I don't want this personally. Oh, like
yet you get it. You get noticed by the cat.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm calling
we have a Discord server where we talk to a bunch of people.
Oh, Dave. I just realized. I said I was going to tell you about how a parliamentary how.
He's starting to fall asleep now that Power Falcon's talking.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next timestamp because Dave actually gets really fucking mad. Like for those of you who I know Nova doesn't know a whole ton about fucking Jake, but this guy over here, Power Falcon, is basically like Dave's little sycophant. He agrees with everything that fucking Dave says, and I've only seen him like disagree with Dave maybe once or twice.
My little brown nose, my little brown nose.
You mean actual Jake?
No.
Oh, another Jake. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I meant Dave.
Oh, Dave. Okay.
Yeah, Dave. I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
To give y'all an idea of the type of person that Power Falcon is, a disabled person was on panel talking about how like the system isn't really set up for people that are disabled to be able to receive assistance while also working, right?
Mm.
And his response was, I have autism and I have a job.
What a great fucking response.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for him. Not representative of the majority of fucking interactions disabled people have with the Social Security Administration.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of different
like,
fucking a lot of different disabilities out there too that have different needs and like
I know somebody who applied and they were owed 8 or 9 years of back pay. That's how long they had been waiting.
Jesus fucking Christ. How you survive like that?
They could only legally do the year before they filed. Maximum. So something like 3.
I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm really not.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see Jake. Wow. Let's see Dave shout at fucking Power Falcon.
Yeah.
All right.
I find it. Shut up, Power Falcon.
I wish Lizard was here just so he could see this. I'm gonna play it again.
Do this or that.
Basically,
I find it. Shut up, Power Falcon. Shut up.
He was just trying to give us 2 cents. Like, why even have him on the panel at that point? Like, why can't it just be you and Irongullet?
Right.
It's all about Dave, and Dave is
Well, he wants backup. That's why he has power.
he operates on the heel mentality of I'm better than you and I know it. So that's what colors his interaction.
Oh, I didn't know this. Apparently, Lady Hopium says, yeah, Dave has had a pretty obvious sock account in my server for a while. I kicked it a while back. It was obvious it was him. Probably the exact same fucking sock account that he's using to spy on Jake.
Yep.
I finally got it right that time. I said the right name for the right person. Look, all right, the second letter's an A, the last letter's an E. My brain.
I know you transpose.
There's something wrong with my brain. Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of noticed.
Yeah. If you've been on the show for any long amount of period, then
Any long amount of period?
Stop! Don't call that out. Stop. All right.
All right. So we cannot eat with our mouth full, and we got to be there for a long amount of period.
All right.
A long amount of period.
Whenever I say something in a really ridiculous way, which is pretty often, I'm just like, man, I hope Mango doesn't call it out. And every time she knows
that I constantly say "could you don't" and things like I've been up since early. Like
you've got your own word quirks, don't you?
I mean, I got my own. Like, don't look at me in that tone of voice.
I do for sure.
Yeah.
Look, looking at people in that tone of voice is just rude.
Like the fact that we very often unironically say thins or theens or whatever.
Thins.
You know,
I unironically
Fit
say
says
it when I'm
theens a
not on
lot.
screen.
Fit says theens a lot.
Because it's theens.
It is theens.
What? I'm
It's
not
one
having
thin. It's one thin.
We did
but
2 streams about this before.
Yeah, it was called Thins versus Theens. Yeah, I remember that. That was such a great fucking show. That was a really good fucking stream when we did that. Both of them were really fucking funny. I just remember it being brought up constantly. It was good.
For you. So shut up. You'll speak when I say you speak.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah, treating Power Falcon like he treats a woman. That's fucking insane. That is really fucking aggressive.
That's a
for someone.
support of his, right?
And
Yeah.
Dave wonders why he's single.
That's like his best friend online when it comes to this type of shit anyway. It's like this guy's always here supporting him, agreeing with him, offering him like, not insight, but like, trying to wash his balls, I guess is the nicest way I can put it.
That's why he keeps him around. He wants to co-sign him.
Exactly,
Yeah,
but he still wants to be able to call him out like this too. It's crazy.
Dave, you can't be talking to your personal ball washer like that.
Yeah, I know you can't. You really can't.
Dave, really, Dave, you're one of those, trad life type of guys. You're not supposed to talk to someone like that unless you're married to them.
Yeah, I don't think you're married to Power Falcon, at least not yet.
No, he can't be married to Power Falcon because, like, Power Falcon can't birth and has autism, so, like, not good stock.
Yeah.
Well, has Dave expressed that he wants children? I don't think I've ever heard him say that.
I pray he doesn't.
I don't know.
We don't know.
For someone
I've
who's
never
like
seen him say he wants kids.
For someone who's like conservative as he is, I've never heard him be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have some fucking kids someday."
I've
You
actually
have to talk to a woman first.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Maybe he knows that's unrealistic enough. Never mind having kids.
Yeah, like he knows where he's at.
Maybe he has a neurourethra, but he just doesn't talk about it.
a neurourethra.
Okay, Hank Hill.
For the ideal of manliness.
I could see him having both a neurourethra and no ass, just like him.
Oh, Dave, the paragon of manliness.
Yeah, we've got the paragon of manliness right
Fuck me senseless.
Is some pathetic, fat, disgusting, sorry-ass sack of shit.
Is he talking about himself again?
Yeah.
Or some sorry-ass sack of broccoli like Joe Biden.
Oh, is he talking about like Trump versus Biden? I didn't know what.
I don't know. I don't know where the fuck he pulled that from.
Yeah.
Like Dave is. He's a sorry sack of shit himself. I don't know where the fuck he's talking shit about his own fucking people.
Everything that they just used right there, every fucking, descriptive word could be used to describe him. So I don't know why he's fucking throwing stones in glass houses. Oh shit. I almost clicked on a Wizards of Waverly Place video.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So
You want a
There's no-
strike from Disney?
No, I do
No.
not. No, I don't. Let's see. Dave hates all women. That's the only thing I labeled this one.
All right, get
Well,
ready.
that's enough for
They
everybody.
have welfare. They have
Yeah, because
Section
that's
8
so
housing.
easy to get on in this country. Yeah, because getting
It's
a house
on a
is super easy.
website, motherfucker.
Oh, a website exists.
His argument here is that it's easier to get on like Section 8 housing and get all these benefits because it's on a website. That's literally the argument
That's
he proceeds to make.
literally the
Oh,
dumbest argument I've heard.
Yeah, it's on a website.
That's
It's
true, because all you need is Wi-Fi, and then you're automatically approved.
Yeah, exactly. That's how he
Wow.
thinks it is.
He probably thinks, oh, if you have internet, you can just be a leech on
Just get on.
welfare.
Well, he's never needed government assistance because like he's living pretty because he's been given everything that he's ever had.
I think
Basically.
the only government assistance he's going to need is to turn his house into a super fun site.
He doesn't know the difficulty of what it is to actually fucking have to go through that fucking process. I can't pretend to know. I'm sure some people on the fucking panel know what it's actually like, though. And Dave, I don't pretend to know. That's the fucking thing. And Dave always acts like he knows best about everything. Even shit like this, he clearly has never had to experience this life before. Because if he did, if you asked anybody who's gone through that, he'd know how difficult it is. It's not easy.
None of the like various welfare things that have been put into place are easy to get on. Disability, well, specifically supplemental security income, SSI, is the biggest welfare system in the United States. And like Keon said, like they know someone that it took years, 8-9 years, because they find reasons to say no. They find reasons to say, oh, you can't qualify, whether it be because you own 2 cars but one house and you're like the only person. Or you're a single parent and you just happen to make right above the threshold to keep you and your kid off of Medicaid. Like there's so many factors that they put into it that there are people that work a full-time job, need food stamps, need to be able to survive, and they're having to go to food banks and hoping that their paycheck can last and that they can afford it.
Yeah, that's the fucking thing. Is you have to go through so many hoops to make this shit happen.
You are having to jump through so many fucking hoops just to get it. And then if you finally get it, you still have to jump through even more hoops to get more assistance. The system is designed this way. It's designed to fucking turn you off. It's designed to make sure that you don't get on. Because the moment you get on, you're beholden to a lot of other fucking rules that most people don't have to deal with.
And no one ever talks about that part, do they?
No,
it's
they
designed
don't.
to keep you there too. Like when you're there, if you are getting, let's say, food stamps or some sort of rent assistance, and you start working a job, you make a little bit more, they're gonna cut you off instead of making it so that you can be weaned off of it. And because of that, where they would look at some people and say they're abusing the system, they're just basically deciding to not work, because if they did go work, the jobs that they're getting are not going to give them any more than what they would get on welfare. And then now they got to secure babysitting.
Oh yeah.
Now they got to secure transportation. All of that.
Lady Hopium said one more thing. Try getting married on disability. You will. Okay.
Absolutely.
For some odd reason, the government is like, oh, you're married? That means somebody else's income is counting against yours.
I've never heard about this part before.
Well, actually, in some states, depending on what state you are in, if you are living with a long-term partner, they will also use that against you and count towards what you make. Because, like, I have Small Human on SSI. He does not get a full-size check because I work. But in order for him to keep his insurance through the state, in order for him to get that little bit of extra money that goes towards things like any out-of-pocket therapies that we may need, like, I can only work so many hours. I can only do so many things. That's part of the reason why I can't just, work a whole bunch of overtime and shell out $900 for his fucking meds. because that's going to be used against me, and he will lose the rest of the things that he gets with that insurance, like his therapies.
Yeah. When you enter the married tax bracket, your spouse's assets also count as your own. And so if your spouse happens to be making more than you, which may be the case, they cut your benefits down to nearly nothing.
That is so fucked up. I mean, I'm not surprised with all that you've already told me. I find it hard to be surprising at this point, any of the fucked up shit. But yeah, and I want to bring up what John Coyote says here too, because yeah, you can explain it to people all you want. You can use as much like actual like cited statistical facts, and you can describe your own experiences even. But if they haven't gone through it themselves and they don't have enough human empathy to like look at it from your point of view, they're probably just not going to give a shit. You can try all you want, they're just not going to fucking care. Some people are like that. Also, I think Jilly's mom sent you something. Manga.
One last thing.
Yes, I just saw it. Thank you.
There's one last thing.
Thank you.
If you're on disability of any sort, good luck trying to emigrate. You can't. No country will accept you. We don't even accept other disabled folk. That is a worldwide fucking thing. You don't get to immigrate unless somehow you fucking manage to get a job in your host country and skirt the screening. Yeah. No, Canada will not accept anyone. I'm sorry. I looked at the requirements for moving to Canada, emigrating to Canada. I don't have $30,000 I could stick in a fucking bank account.
I understand why some of these well-developed countries are picky with who they accept, but it does not seem easy. I would definitely say it's an exaggeration to say Canada will accept anyone.
Yeah, with Small Human's level of autism, he is very much high support needs. The vast majority of countries do not or will not allow him to immigrate there because like that becomes the government's problem, essentially. Like the cost of all of that becomes the government's, and they already have their own citizens to worry about.
Yeah.
Did you read that they're always accepting?
I have never heard of an exception to this rule. Never.
I don't know if you're referencing like that a comment came up, because I don't see another comment from you on if you said anything else additional. YouTube sometimes grabs things by the balls because you said the word balls or some shit.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's so weird how you have to be PG on YouTube chats or else it'll get held and then no one will fucking approve it because not every live chat has a mod.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you basically can't say shit, you can't say fuck, you can't say damn, you can't say dick, and I say that in every sentence.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it also depends on how you have your channel settings.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Because you can set your channel to allow words, so that way they don't get held by the filter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I think I do actually have that checked off, but I just forget that exists because most people forget to check it on themselves. So whenever I go into a chat, I know Dave's chat doesn't let me say fuck. Isn't that kind of funny? Like someone who claims to be like, so pro freedom as him, he probably doesn't even know. Let's be honest, but still. Anyway, let's continue on.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish you
easy
didn't have
to get on.
I have seen that. I have seen.
All right, I think they're just gonna start talking.
Yeah.
We don't need to see any more of this. I think we talked about the subject. We went into detail about it. We talked it to death. In a good way. We had a good discussion. Let's see. Oh, this is a really. I'm not even gonna. I just named this one. Dave claims that you cannot be a man without being abused. That's legitimately what he says. Let's take a fucking look.
Well, yeah, he's right. I mean, most men partake in self-abuse, so
self-flagellation.
The child.
I'm not a Christian.
How about this? How about fucking this? If you don't get hit, you're not a man.
If you don't get hit, you're not a man. Someone didn't smack Dave around enough if he's fucking actually putting that shit out there.
Yeah.
Which is kind of ironic when you think about it.
Dave's been hit by quite a few women, I'd be willing to bet. But,
yeah, definitely. Pepper sprayed by even more.
Have you ever
That's
been
a dumb
hit?
opinion to have, but that's one you can have, buddy.
Have you ever been hit?
By my parents? No.
Have you ever been in a Turkish prison, Dave?
Ever watch old gladiator
I've
movies,
gotten into
Dave?
fist fights before.
You ever been hit by an older male?
I've never been hit by an authority figure. No.
No,
That's
I'm,
what you're
I'm
trying to
talking.
say.
I'm talking about just an older guy.
Physical.
He's literally moving the goalpost.
Yeah.
He's
Let me just change the parameters real quick. Huh?
Yeah, he's doing anything he can to make this point.
Older
And
male, yes, I've
the
been hit by.
parameter moving is just happening so fast. Like
he
it's
just-
faster than other cows. He's on top of it. Like, well,
He
what
just-
about this?
Fucking
Yeah.
backslides every time.
Yeah. He's got moral backsliding too. Also, his hairline is backsliding.
Anybody that would be considered a child.
I mean,
Oh no, I thought Dave popped in there on another account. Now he's letting someone else in here. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
We did watch.
I've gotten into
Not talking.
fights with
Look,
kids a little older than me. My brother.
Here's my point. When I was in kickboxing,
Oh God.
You fought a woman bigger than you.
That's a controlled environment, by the way.
Yeah.
So if he's trying to say that if you got hit there, then that's a lot different than getting hit in a
That
fucking
is
actual physical
wildly
brawl.
different, Dave.
Wildly different. Yeah, there's actually someone supervising there, and then like
And
hopefully
that,
both parties aren't actually hurting each other.
well,
or trying
in that type of controlled environment as well, you have to remember that, like, especially with combat sports, they find someone that is of like equal size and strength, essentially, for you to fight against, so that way there is no unfair advantage.
Yeah, that would have been hard finding someone as frumpy as Dave in there.
You or something, and then
no,
you fought also a man, and you
hell
wouldn't
no,
stop.
hell no, hell no.
He fought men.
No, I fought actual men.
Yeah, I don't care. You did a little
Are
league.
are you not an actual man, Dave?
Yeah, the way he's phrasing it, that would be the implication of what he's saying.
No,
man.
I was 14 years old fighting.
Yes, normal, man. I know
in
you
their
did a little.
30s.
You did a little.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
He
I
was
really don't.
14 fighting men in kickboxing.
No, yeah, I could see his old man. Jesus fucking Christ, this kid. I'm gonna sign your ass up for kickboxing.
Yeah.
Okay, but consider
Right.
Dave's like size now, he's like 5'7", like 300 some odd pounds. I imagine that he was close to the same size at about 14. So that it would make sense that he was
I played
allegedly fighting grown men, because like they're the only people his size.
All right, here's a really quick clip. This is, and then we'll have the last one, and then we'll move on. No more Dave for tonight because, yeah, we've been talking about Dave a lot.
I played
Yeah.
dodgeball all throughout my entire elementary and middle school. It was one of my favorite games. Although I admit I prefer to use smaller balls.
You heard it here first. Power Falcon prefers smaller balls. Yeah, that's all I want to show from that clip. That's legitimately the only thing I want to show from that one. All right, let's take a look at the last one. Because, Leon, you remember what the last one is, right? You remember what the last one is, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh no!
Oh.
Why is Ice Spice up there?
Keep your eyes on Ice Spice, okay?
Okay. I mean, like, that's an awesome Ice Spice flag, don't get me wrong. But like,
Yeah, the real spirit of America right there. All right, Dave's about to get trolled in the best way possible.
Wives bestie? Oh God!
The fucking dildo, dude.
Look at his face though.
Yeah, they changed their
He's
name
like,
to Dave's
wow.
future wife's bestie.
Like,
I
what
mean,
do we
they
have
aren't
here?
wrong.
No, they aren't.
They're definitely not wrong.
I don't know if that's. I'd be careful. I don't know if that's bannable on YouTube.
On YouTube, not so much. Like, on Twitch, yes.
Dave doesn't care that the Snickers bar is being shown off live on air. Like, come on, dude.
I haven't seen anything yet.
He wants to swallow it. So like,
Wait, look at 3 drinks in frame. That's why he's letting this happen. Look, there's 3 beers right
Yeah,
there.
he's 3 she's threw in.
They're probably not all finished yet. He's probably having them all at once. He opened them all at once.
Is he pulling a Yato and like switching between beverages?
Yeah,
all night?
yeah, it's pulling a Yato.
I'm waiting to see if the person is actually willing to show their own genitals on this.
What?
What?
What? I did not catch that when we
I
made
didn't catch that one either, but he's kind of got like a little bit of a wry smile going on.
Yeah,
there.
you got those. Yeah,
I want to see your genitals. Mm.
Yeah, he wants to see some BBC and not the news
Look,
station.
It's the only time that he gets to see it without it being on a sketchy website. All right.
Yeah. To be fair, they are on a sketchy website streaming right now.
I mean, all we're
true.
watching is just some fucking dildo.
Oh my god!
Yes, Dave.
I'm gonna make that a new clip on the channel.
Yes, Dave, we are.
If they commit to it, listen, I'd give it to them.
Yeah, they get the W from me.
Just cancel them.
This is how the debate ends.
They're just doing it to try and.
No, with a dildo. Like that's the best way to
How
end
long
the
that
debate.
is? How long that is? Jesus Christ!
Dildo.
If only I had a nickel for every time I've heard that.
I ain't playing no games with no deal though.
It's deleted. That's why.
I'm betting it's one of those double-ended ones. Based
Fill
on
out
the
an
link.
abuse report. Jesus Christ!
Blocking the call. All right.
Damn, the best part of the. Okay, I think that guy won the debate. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Ice Spice and a dildo won the debate.
Yeah.
You're right.
Wow.
Amen.
Not the first time that's won a debate. Probably won't be the last. What's up, the Dude Brothers? What's up? Hey, I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. Nice to fucking see you around. Nice to see you around here.
Hey, dude bros.
The Dude Bros.
It's not the Dude Bros, it's the Dude Brothers. It's very
The
different.
brother dudes.
All right, let's see what's next. There's a few more things, then we'll wrap this shit up because I don't want to go over 2 hours, fucking 30. That'd be absurd. But yeah, there's a few more things we can talk about. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but Warner Brothers has been having some difficulties lately because they suck, and they're blaming their incompetence as a fucking company on a tropical storm. I don't know if anyone fucking saw this shit, but I felt we should talk about it real fast because this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen a company actually come out and say. Warner Brothers says that Tropical Storm Hillary had a significant impact on Blue Beetle's domestic box office, which for those you don't know, that's a film that came out recently. But yeah, I mean, this is like one of the most cope things I've ever fucking seen in my life. Because they haven't been marketing their films very well at all. They haven't been doing a good job with anything lately. They've treated their creatives like shit. They've treated their actual like films like shit by not giving them attention.
We do have to consider though that when it comes to marketing for Blue Beetle, a lot of that marketing was just completely ignored by the actors within the film because of the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strike.
That is true.
So they don't have that free promotion that they're normally supposed to get.
That is true. Although I will say that this movie's like marketing cycle should have started a while ago, and if they had started earlier, would have started before that strike. So like yeah, they fucked themselves because they didn't put out any marketing, and then that hit, and then they couldn't do anything obviously, and now this movie is really suffering for it. They're like this piece of art, which sucks, but like, you know, the only people to blame is Warner Brothers.
Yeah, because it rained in California, so nobody in Colorado watched the movie.
Yeah, like this is a terrible fucking argument. Like I get like natural disasters, whether it be just a tropical storm or a fucking hurricane. Yeah, sure, it can have impact on like especially like local economies and shit. But to blame everything that you've done recently, all the fucking massive L's that Warner Brothers has taken, just refusing to actually do good by their creatives has been like the consistent thing I've noticed about Warner Brothers for like at least the past 10 years. They used to be a lot better about that, but then they've started slipping, and it's gotten so fucking bad that now shit like this strike is the only fucking chance that there is for there to be any fucking better way out for shit like this in the future. Because if not, if they keep doing this shit, then their movies are going to keep fucking flopping. I know that Aquaman 2 is going to be coming out eventually. That movie, the original one did so fucking well. I don't think the new one's going to do that well because, first of all, I don't think that fucking deal is going to be come to by that time because these fucking corporations are fucking heartless and they do not seem like they have been budging all that much, which is sad to see. It'll probably take a long time for that to happen. So in the meanwhile, these directors and these actors and these writers who poured their fucking heart into this shit, their art's not going to get appreciated or the love that it should, and that fucking sucks. And all you can blame is fucking Warner Brothers because they fucked up consistently for the past 10 years when it comes to this shit. Like, the fact that they even did so well with the original Aquaman, I feel like was a massive fucking fluke. That movie made $1 billion, and I think it's the only fucking comic book movie they've ever had to make that much. Or maybe The Dark Knight made that much. I don't know. But I'm really disappointed in all this shit because the people getting fucked in the long run it seems like it's the fucking creatives who are getting fucked by Warner Brothers' shitty actions. Like, they're still making decent money, all things considered. Even though they've fucking been losing a lot as well. So I don't know. I really want to see change in Hollywood because if they're making these bullshit excuses, then they must be really fucking coping with their losses.
This is gonna be like the last step in. Well, I don't know if I would say last, but it's definitely there's definitely been a shift in how we like consume media and how people actually produce it. So like independent artists and like you see way more independent artists now than ever before. So I think this is just another step in that to where actors and actresses might be a new lane created because of this. Because like at the end of the day, like corporate greed is capitalism is the bottom line. So they're always gonna do.
Oh, exactly.
The
bottom line is the bottom line.
The most money, exactly. So it might just incentivize like people to go, independent, whatever that looks like for actors and actresses, but it might create a new lane, and that's probably a good thing. So let them cope a little bit, and then at some point it'll shift, I think.
Yeah, at some point they're gonna have to face the music and actually do well by the creatives who have been making them this money hand and over fist for fucking years. If it wasn't for those fucking people pouring their heart out into these projects, then they wouldn't have anything. Also, that's another good point, by the way. Nobody important. That movie is going to suffer a lot because people are fucking... The Amber Heard fucking thing was probably one of the biggest fucking pop culture things to blow up in quite a while, involving like one celebrity's drama.
Unfortunately, I don't think that will have as big of an impact on the movie as people think.
Really?
The reason being, like you have to remember that people are very selective about their outrage when it suits what everyone else is doing, right? So you have people that are just like, oh man, she was an abuser, she did this, she did that. Well, they're not talking about the fact that DC kept her on anymore. They're not talking about the fact that she still has all of these acting opportunities. They're not talking about the fact that Johnny Depp is still like not getting hired because of the reputation that was put forward about him before the trial even happened. No one gives a shit about Amber Heard anymore. It's not going to affect like whether or not they go see the movie.
That's true. You know what? Maybe if it happened closer to the release of the film, it would have had more of an impact. But I think you're right. People have already forgotten a lot of the shit with Amber Heard. Even though if you bring up the name, some people will be like, "Oh yeah, I remember that." But it was almost a year ago that happened now. So I think you actually do have a good point. It might not impact as much as possible. But you know what? That movie does have a lot against it, honestly, as it should, especially during this time. For a number of reasons, I'm not rooting for that film at all. So it sucks too, because I really like Jason Momoa. He's a great guy. And the original movie was good, but yeah, not the time to be going out and watching anything, really. Yeah, these fucking studios need to be fucking held accountable. I'm tired of this bullshit. Anyway, I just want to talk about that because we usually talk about fun things on here, but I like to talk about serious shit every once in a while too. And yeah, I think that's well, I don't know. I have this story here called "Man Gets Fucked by Donut." But...
I'm sorry, what?
What? Huh?
Yeah, don't. Well, it's not really what happened. There was this really big like I'll just talk about it real fast. There was this like big local controversy around here because Massachusetts and Rhode Island, two states who are really close together. But down in Rhode Island, there was this place, this local joint called Ma's Donuts, and the owner there was recently arrested and charged with sexual assault. And there's also a Ma's Donuts in Massachusetts owned by a completely different fucking group of people. And there was some confusion going on around that. And it turns out that the fucking people down in Rhode Island who that got arrested for that shit, they stole the fucking name to begin with. So not only did they fucking allegedly perform sexual assault, but they also stole the name of a local restaurant and almost soiled its reputation. I've seen a ton of fucking people getting confused about that shit. And it's been like a little bit of like a local like controversy around here. So I figured I'd talk about that real fast, but it's sad. I don't feel like, I mean, I guess it's just like such a generic name that like they couldn't do anything about it. But I feel like having two places in such close proximity, like, should you really be able to have the exact same fucking name? Isn't there like normally like
shouldn't?
Isn't there normally like shit like preventing that? So
well, there's one.
Yeah,
case
but
of,
a generic name like Maz.
yeah, that's a good point.
You're not going to be able to copyright something like that or trademark it, rather.
Yeah, I just changed the name at that point.
So, did you know that there are two Burger Kings?
I've heard about this before.
There's two Burger Kings. There's the Burger King, the international chain, and the national chain, right? They're effectively one and the same. But in a place called Mattoon, Illinois, there is a Burger King that is allowed to exclusively operate that came before the Burger King we all know.
Wasn't that in the UK or was it in
No,
America?
that's in the US.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I got confused with something else because I know that I think that in one of the European countries they can't call it the Big Mac.
Oh, that's because of naming rights.
Yeah. Okay.
That and you're thinking of McDonald's.
Yeah, I was thinking of McDonald's. Yeah.
In Scotland, one of the McDonald clan opened up the family mansion to tourism, and they put in a restaurant, which was, of course, McDonald's restaurant.
Damn.
And McDonald's tried to sue them for it, and they got laughed out of court in Scotland.
That's awesome.
As soon as they walked in the door, pretty much, you're going to tell somebody with a name going back thousands of years that they can't use their name in their own fucking home.
It's such a Scottish name too. Like,
Yeah.
You can't fucking do that shit. Right, let's see. There's apparently a video here about the donut drama. Oh, this is like 11 minutes long. Yeah, whatever. I gave you a pretty good summary. Here it is though. Your average fucking Rhode Island man. Yeah. Fuck Rhode Island. No, I'm just I love all of New England, but Massachusetts is the best place.
You're just biased.
Yeah, you're biased.
I'm not biased.
Yes,
What do you mean
are.
I'm biased? How am I biased?
You just said Massachusetts is the best state, and I beg to fucking disagree.
Yeah, everybody knows Wisconsin is.
No, Minnesota is.
You're on the wrong side of the creek.
I don't think so.
Anyway, before we wrap this up, I want to give a bit of a tease because I was thinking about. I found this article recently on Wikipedia called Unusual Articles.
Oh yeah.
And I want to kind of like at some point go through this entire like thing and talk about it with you guys because there's like weird pages like here like breast-shaped hill. A breast-shaped hill is a hill in the shape of a breast. Some hills are named Pap an archaic I almost said Arabic. An archaic word for the breast or nipple of a woman. Such anthropomorphic geographic features are what? Why does this have its own Wikipedia page?
Well,
because why not?
Be a common feature.
And because a lot of mountains are shaped like tits.
Yeah, they are.
There's
a pizza farm.
Yeah. A pizza farm can be both a farm-based location, food service establishment that serves pizza, or a demonstration farm that educates visitors about aquaculture by growing pizza ingredients.
Yep.
Would you work at a pizza farm, Mango?
No, but that's mostly because like I don't like farms.
That's fair.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm gonna start working.
I absolutely am all for like having my own garden and stuff because it's like small. It's something that I can manage myself. It's something I don't have to worry about like other people with. But when it comes to a farm, there's just too many people. There's too many factors. There's too many things that my brain just does not want to sort through and consider because there's already enough shit in my life.
Oh, but the calves are so cute.
But they smell like poop.
He
The
used to
entire
it.
farm smells like poop.
It's a farm.
Yeah.
It literally smells like a barn.
At least it's not a shit farm.
All right, that's a show. Yeah, we're ending it there. Yeah, we're actually gonna end it there. Yeah.
I guess the shit's over.
All right. Once again, I do want to bring this up. If you guys can help out Mango, it would really mean a lot to me. It's for something really fucking important. Medication should not cost nearly as much as it does in this country, but it does. So
It
help out.
should not, especially like medication that he has to take nightly to ensure that he doesn't have seizures, and one that's like literally an emergency life-saving med that I have to give him if he has a seizure lasting more than 5 minutes.
Life-saving
because
medication.
If I don't, he could die.
Life-saving medication should not be like thousands of fucking dollars. I'll say that. That shouldn't be
Like,
controversial.
I'm literally sitting here streaming with y'all, working because I am on a work trip, and I am dog sitting while I am working. Okay, like
Damn. All right, everybody.
the things you do for love.
Yeah.
Yep.
Drop a like if you like this shit. It was really great having everybody here. Thank you for coming on, Mud and Nova, and Hyun and Mango as well. I didn't know Mango was going to be here the whole time, but I'm glad she was. It was great to have her.
The power of 5.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you everyone for watching. Drop a fucking like if you like this shit, and we'll be back next week with some type of panel. I don't know. It probably won't be back to the regular cast for a little bit, but we'll be having some other people on next week, and the week after that we'll be having Aria on. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be the first time that they've been on here in like fucking forever.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, the return is going to be amazing.
Yeah, you know what? I went on one of their streams recently, and it was a very fun time. We almost instantly got back into like the swing of things. We've always had that good dynamic between each other, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I guess before we sign off, Mud, is there anything that you have planned or anything you want to say at the end of the show?
As a matter of fact, I do. In addition to my usual stream on Tuesday night, I got me a video I'm going to be premiering at 6 p.m. Central Time on Monday on how to weld cast iron.
Awesome.
Damn.
Cool. All right. Nova, anything that you want to say to conclude, or anything you got coming up?
I might be doing a stream tomorrow with BGTV, or today with BGTV, and then of course Smoke Arena on Wednesdays. Cool. But nothing else. That's it.
We gotta get BGTV on here sometime. We gotta drag his ass on here. He never has anything to say.
Whoa! Slow your roll. I will probably be empaneled again. We'll see how my sleep schedule is, because it's actually kind of fallen back a little bit.
Yeah.
I actually went to bed earlier than 2:00 in the morning. So,
whoa!
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Now if I could just fucking stay asleep.
I feel you. All right, Mango, you've been up to the most of anybody here lately. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Well, first of all, I just want to say that federal insurance, like Medicaid, should not have ever been allowed to be privatized by individual states. Otherwise, this would not be happening right now. Thanks.
I didn't know it was ever a point where it was not like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when you first get approved for Medicaid, you were on like the base like federal Medicaid, and then each individual state, like, they have their own plans through privatized insurance companies like Healthy Blue and Molina and all of these other companies, and that's why like they can just be like, no.
Do you know how long ago that changed?
Actually, it was a more recent change, because I remember back in the day, like when I was a kid, I was on Medicaid, and it was just Medicaid.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean, I don't ever remember that. but maybe I wasn't paying attention to politics by the time it was changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it should not be that much for basic human necessities in general. Let's say.
Yeah.
You know.
Tomorrow, if I am free, I'll probably end up doing a stream because, like, I am on this work trip. So, like, I have some downtime. Small Human's chilling. He's having a good time. He flew on a plane for the first time and he loved it.
Hell yeah. All right, that was a really good show. Thank you guys for fucking watching this shit, and we'll probably be back next Saturday. Thank you guys very much for watching, and stay toasty. Stay toasty, everybody.